Hey everybody, welcome to Big Dumb Monsters. I'm Nick.
And I am Chris.
And this week we talk about the 1978 goddamn classic Dawn of the Dead. George A. Romero's almost peak.
No, his peak. Here's his peak. Here's his peak. Here's his peak.
I think like
it's the peak.
I think 85 he hit his peak. But this movie filmed on a shoestring budget and released to critical acclaim. Definitely revolutionized horror genre. Social commentary is as always about, we don't really talk about it in the episode, but yeah, it's social commentary on commercialism, and consumerism, all that stuff. So we'll tell you that now, but then we'll get into we mostly talk about the flaws of the movie, but goddamn, it's a great movie. Dawn of the Dead. It's so good, so iconic, so classic. We love it. We both love it.
Yeah, it is one of my, if not my favorite horror movie of all time.
Oh my god, it's. They don't make them like this anymore.
Renowned for its visceral gore, haunting imagery, and unrelenting tension.
Yes, Dawn of the Dead. Big Dumb Monsters talking about Dawn of the Dead. Here we go. Enjoy the show.
What's up? It's Saturday night. We have watched a monster movie
We watched an amazing monster movie.
Yes, we are about to have some drinks. We're talking Dawn of the Dead tonight, folks.
Goddamn masterpiece, classic.
Yeah, one of my favorite horror movies, hands down, of all time.
You know where I stand on it, though.
It's the best George Romero movie.
No.
Yeah.
No, it's not, and we'll get into why. It's got the wrong kind of cream pie in it. Really, it's part of the reason.
Oh wait, I did my sound effects.
That's the one. Sorry, I'm just trying to bring up my trivia before I will need it in the segment.
Okay.
Let me start by saying I love this movie.
Yes,
I love it. It's near and dear to my heart. I'm pretty sure it's the first of the Dead
movie
that I ever saw. Yeah, starting the movie would probably be a good idea.
Yeah.
This was the first one I saw of the series. And it's super iconic. It's really good, but it's also weirdly slapsticky. And
yeah, I do see. I can see that. It is a
I could have done without
criticism.
all of the slide whistle. Yeah, come on.
I gotta get a slide whistle sound effect.
No, it's a really good movie. It's a really great zombie movie. But holy shit, does it have an identity crisis?
Yeah, I could see that. There are watching it critically this time through, there are some dumb fucking decisions made.
Yeah.
Dumb fucking decisions.
Steve's a dickhead.
Yeah, he is. He's a fucking moron.
Yeah. Absolute idiot.
I'll jump right to my grand argument for that. They literally, well, you know what? I'm putting this one on Pete. Because Pete should have just said, when the Raiders show up at the end, hey, everybody, let's just fucking sit right here.
Yeah.
We're going to wait.
Yeah.
They're going to do what they want to do. When they're done, then we can just clean up and fucking lock down the place again.
Yeah, they were completely hidden.
Yeah.
They didn't have to be outside.
Nope.
They didn't have to be in the mall.
Nope. Didn't have to go down to see what was going on. Nope. The chances of them, granted that the fake wall that they put up is pretty flimsy,
Yeah, but nobody would have known it was there.
Yeah, exactly. It wouldn't have held up on detection, but detecting it would have been pretty fucking hard.
Yeah. That's the thing. It's those guys were going to come in, they were going to grab whatever the fuck they wanted to grab, and they were going to leave. They weren't going to clean out the mall.
Yeah, they're going to see a dead end and look, there's nothing down there and move on. They're not going to oh, let me go check this out.
Yeah, they would have grabbed a bunch of food. They would have grabbed a bunch of the cash. They would have grabbed a bunch of the guns.
And they would have been gone.
Yeah.
And nobody would have gotten killed. Everybody would have been fine. Like, everything would have been fine.
Yeah, and even if they did, like, decide that they wanted to camp out there too,
yeah,
give them a day or two. They probably would have gotten back on their bikes and left.
Yeah.
And if they didn't, okay, then you do, like, a fucking stealthy kill all the bikers
wait till they're all sleeping or something. There's going to be, like, one or two of them up.
Yeah.
Take out the guards, then kill everybody else in their sleep. Like,
yeah.
And like, and then like he's just
like it's frustrating how stupid they are sometimes.
Yeah, when Steve's like, "No, this is our place. Like we are." Like, no, just go fucking hide.
It's a mall.
Yeah,
stop,
idiot! You fucking idiot!
Fly to another one.
Yeah,
fucking Steve. It's always a guy named Steve.
Fucking Steve.
God damn it.
Ooh, those are pretty tasty.
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, it's pretty much just PBR with more booze in it. That's all.
Yeah. It's got a little heartier taste.
Yeah. PBR extra.
I don't have the ka-ching on here anymore.
Good.
Damn it. And fucking Roger, he's a fucking idiot too.
Yeah.
For being a fucking soldier, like, this never really bothered me this much until this watch through.
How reckless he is.
Well, how reckless of an idiot he is. Yeah, like, I mean, like, again, this one's on Pete. Like, after they take that first truck and he's just all like, woo, 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 like, he should have, dude, hey, chill the fuck out.
Yeah.
Like, he did give him that speech, but by that time it was too late.
Way too late.
Yeah. Not one of you two guys, not one of you two brings a fucking hunting knife.
Yeah.
Neither of you.
Yep.
Like, I think the only reason fucking Roger gets bitten is because he doesn't have a fucking knife on him. Yeah. If he had a knife, like, he spends most of his time futzing around with a rifle and then with a pistol. Like, you're never going to need a rifle in that situation. Yeah. You're fighting up close. Like, it's just not practical.
Yeah.
He should know this, like, as a fucking soldier.
Okay, so I've had a lifetime of time to think about this. If I had to deck myself out for zombie survival, okay, yes, rifle or shotgun, whichever guy you are.
You will be in a situation to need that at some point.
Yeah.
That's not that point.
Right.
Yeah.
2 pistols, because, maybe you don't have time to reload. Whatever. Knife.
Yeah.
Granted.
Like, knife on the side, knife on the ankle.
Hammer.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to get stuck.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's going to crush a skull and not get stuck.
But, like, the whole time they're jumping around trying to get those trucks, he's going, from truck cab to truck cab. Like, when he kills a zombie, he has to futz around with his rifle. He has to futz around with a pistol.
Yeah.
If he had a hunting knife, just boop.
Yeah.
Like, when he's in the one cab and there's, like, the one blonde zombie. This is, like, when he's first kind of getting out of control. And, like, she's kind of wrestling around with him.
Yeah.
And then, like, this is when Pete pulls up and he's like, get her head up, get her head up. Like, again, if he just had a hunting knife, oh, there's a zombie in the cab. Boop.
Yeah.
Oh, look, there's a second one. Boop. That could have been pretty bad if I didn't have this knife on me. Like,
man, I could have gotten bit right there.
Yeah. Like,
yeah, that's the way it goes, man.
Morons.
Yeah, morons. I do like the way this movie starts. Actually, let me backtrack on that. I love the entire development of this movie. I love the way it starts. I love all the tension and the weirdness in the middle, and the ending is really good. But in between all that, there's these weird pockets of just like cartoonishness.
Yeah. Like, the one that springs to mind is
the pie fight.
Well, yeah, the pie fight in the middle of a zombie, like, fucking invasion.
And the klutzy zombies, like, falling down the stairs and the escalators and shit.
The dude who is determined to get his blood pressure read, even though, like...
Yeah. What the fuck are you doing? You are literally surrounded by zombies. Why are you putting your arm in a blood pressure cuff?
I was feeling a little faint earlier. Let me, like...
I don't get it.
Yeah.
I don't get it. If you took out all that dumb shit... You've got a stone cold fucking zombie movie here.
Yeah. That's a valid criticism.
And that's what kind of pushes, that's part of the reason why this pushes Day of the Dead a little higher for me. Because it's, aside from your like crazy mad scientist character, it's dead serious through the whole fucking thing.
Yeah, yeah. It doesn't have the slapsticky element.
And the gore effects are so much better.
They're pretty good in this, man. There's some.
These motherfuckers are painted blue.
Yeah, that is like. I will say that in this version that I watched, I think they did some color correction.
No.
Really?
They've always been blue.
No. They look less blue than they did on like VHS.
Really?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, for sure. Because like on VHS, they were like bright fucking blue.
Yeah.
And like here, it's a little bit more toned down. It's a little bit like, it's not as just like super like radioactive blue.
Yeah. I mean, that also could be because you're watching it on YouTube. Like it's a weird compression thing.
The other thing I noticed was like in the VHS, because I've been watching this since I owned it on VHS.
Yeah.
The blood always appeared like orangish.
Oh yeah, it's gaudy. It's so fucking
and
bad.
This one, like it appears redder, and like I think there's even one scene where I think the blood is digital. Like I think this is touched up a little bit. This is a pretty new, like pretty good version of this. Like this is pretty clear.
It's all real. Like I don't think this would have been newer than like the DVD version that I've got. But the blood is so fucking bad. Like the mix was weird because it looks like fucking red melted crayon.
Yeah.
You know,
you're
like
right.
if you're wearing black, I shouldn't see bright red blood across it.
Yeah.
You know, it's bad. It looks like red paint.
Red paint, yeah. Like tomato sauce.
And
like
that guy, that is a white guy.
Yeah.
That
is an Italian with shoe polish on, brown shoe polish.
I mean, it was the 70s. They're still kind of getting away with that. Not a lot of Mexicans in Pennsylvania, I guess.
Yeah. I like watching this when I was younger, like I didn't appreciate the chaotic like breakdown of these first few scenes of like the TV station where like they're still trying to do news, but like there's people just being crazy, like running around and like yelling
it's
and
insane.
shit.
Like it's chaos, and that is really charming in this movie because you get a little bit of that in the first one.
I was like, what I was going to say is like, as a younger person, like, oh, that's outrageous. Like there'd just be somebody quieting them down or like, no, there wouldn't. No, like that's
not at all.
That's exactly, I think, how it would be.
Yeah.
Like,
no, Donner's got something to say about it.
Yeah.
No, and I do love it because you're watching the society break down during this because in Night it's the beginning, nobody really knows what's going on. This one, you're watching things start to fall apart, and you're also watching like the first like stages of like try to managing that, like
try to the response to that,
right, and then by day, shit's just gone.
Yeah, nobody's left,
and then land they're starting to build it back up. So it's I still haven't watched any past Land. I'm afraid.
Yeah,
like Survival of the Living Dead started playing the other night. I was watching something and then it started.
That is my least favorite of the post like Land of the Dead.
Yeah, there's 3 more after that, right?
Diary of the Dead and then Survival of the Dead. Wait, did we just say Survival of the Dead?
No, Diary. There's Diary, Survival, and something else.
You just said you turned on Survival, though, didn't you?
Survival came on after I was watching something else.
Okay. Yeah.
So I haven't watched it. I saw that it came on, and then I turned it off.
Yeah, there's definitely one more I think we're forgetting.
It could be.
Yeah, whatever.
It makes me a bad zombie fan. I guess. Sorry. I apologize. Yeah, man. Like, the makeup leaves a lot to be desired for the most part. Like, there are really good scenes. Like, there's really good, like, the gut scenes. And, like, the actual gore stuff is really good.
Like, the bikers getting ripped apart at the end is pretty intense. Like,
yeah. That's really good, but this is just people with blue makeup on and red blood.
Smurf people.
Yeah. I don't get it. And I understand, like, they had limitations, like, there was not that much money for this movie to go through. And, Tom Savini's only fucking one man.
Yeah.
But he did the best he could, I guess. It's just regrettably not great.
Oh, but like these scenes of like people just being chomped into, like
I have trivia about that scene.
Oh, all right.
Where he really just like bites down into her shoulder.
Oof.
Yeah, or maybe it was the arm. Yeah, I think it was the arm.
Okay.
Yeah. But either way, But yeah, this is really good. The guy gets bit, and he decides not going to do it anymore.
Yeah. Oh, did he get bit? I thought he just can't. Like, was just like overwhelmed with like.
No, I'm pretty sure he got bit.
Okay.
Pretty sure. But yeah, I mean, this, as good as everything is in this movie, it's also, it suffers for me the same way Texas Chainsaw Massacre 2 suffers, where Tobe Hooper really
I want to make a comedy.
I want to make a comedy. Well, I got this, pre-existing franchise option. Why not turn that into a comedy?
Yeah.
And it's like, you can't play with my emotions like that. Like, you set me up with something fucking dead serious, and then you give me slide whistles and pie fights.
Yeah.
Like, I don't get it.
I will say, when the music is not goofy, it is fucking awesome.
I disagree.
Really?
I don't like it.
There is, like in the beginning,
And there's so much of it that's just like shitty Muzak mall music.
There's like this low, very like kind of like menacing, just like music playing over the beginning when they're in like the TV station.
And that's really the only time it's good.
There's another one later on. I think it's when they're in the helicopter and they stop to refuel. That actually gets sampled by Gorillaz in I
know they
M1A1 is the song.
I know they sampled
It's the same song.
Okay,
they
so
sample
okay.
They sampled the hello from Day of the Dead,
right,
and then the music from this.
Okay.
Yeah. That one I always really liked too.
Yeah.
And it's almost like haunted house music, almost like it's weird.
Yeah. I want to see this because Dario Argento got all the like European cut rights.
Yeah,
and he made a version of this with Goblin doing the soundtrack on it.
Uh-huh.
And like Goblin was the band that did like all his soundtracks, so like Suspiria and shit like that.
Yeah.
So there's a version of this movie with all the jokes, all the jokey shit taken out, and a Goblin soundtrack.
All right,
that's like the European cut, I guess, and I've never seen it.
Well, I was gonna say the one I watched today. This is a different cut than the one I've always watched. I don't think I've ever seen this cut before.
Really?
There was some extra stuff in it. Pardon me.
I want to say there is like a director's cut ish, and it's like 9 minutes longer.
That sounds about right.
Yeah.
Like this one was like 2 hours and 19 minutes, so maybe it was even a little bit more than that.
Yeah.
Because there was an extended scene when the Raiders show up at the mall at the end. That's extended. There's a lot more stuff with the Raiders.
Yeah.
You see like a little bit more of their like inner workings. And then in the beginning, when they first meet up with Pete and Roger, they go to get the helicopter. Mm-hmm. There is a larger, like in the version I've always seen, like there's just police there, and they they let him go through, and then the one cop like is asking Steve like, oh, anybody got any cigarettes? And they're all like, no, no, and then it cuts to the next scene where they're all smoking in the helicopter.
Oh yeah,
that scene plays out probably 5 or 10 minutes longer, where when they first get there, they actually get into a confrontation with those police. Like those police aren't there like policing.
Yeah.
They're there raiding shit. Like they're getting ready to leave.
Yeah.
And like in the original cut, it just makes it look like they're there as in official duty.
Oh.
Yeah. I'm like this is different. I've never seen this before.
Yeah.
And like they actually almost end up shooting fucking Steve and fucking Francine. And then that's when fucking Roger and Pete show up, and they're like, "Hey, like, we got a problem here." Like,
right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I guess I never really paid attention, or I've only seen the longer cut.
Yeah, I've never seen that longer cut.
Oh Jesus, was it this movie? I think my dad rented this when I was a kid. I was probably in like 6th or 7th grade.
Yeah.
And my dad rented it. He goes, "You're going to love this." He goes, "It's going to scare the shit out of you."
See, I had the opposite experience that had like the same effect on me.
Yeah.
Because my parents rented this. I must have been maybe 4 or 5.
Yeah.
And like they're obviously not going to let me watch it. And I just remember like seeing the cassette on our coffee table like when I was a kid, and just like and it was like a painted kind of like 3 like panel thing of like Roger turning into a zombie, where like he's normal, and then like the next panel is him a little bit more zombified. And
that was probably the back of the cover.
No, it was the front. I do remember.
Really?
It. Yeah.
I've never seen that.
Yeah. It wasn't like a photo panel. It was like painted. Like yeah. It was like an Animorphs cover, like where it was like 3 like stages.
George Romero's Animorphs.
Yeah, and I just remember like seeing the rating, and it was like rated X. So I'm like, what is this? Like, and my parents was like, you are not watching that. Like
X.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Never got an X rating.
I thought it did. My parents just might have told me that.
Maybe.
Yeah.
It almost did.
Yeah.
If they left it as like George Romero's like original cut, it was gonna be X.
Yeah, I thought for sure it got an X rating.
No.
Huh, all right. Good to know.
Yep.
But yeah, like I just remember like the cover like scaring me and like fascinating me. Like So like when I finally did get to see it in high school, like I was like, holy shit, I remember this. I need to see this movie. Like, yeah.
No, I mean this movie is just so legendary, and it's so iconic. And for very, very valid reasons. I mean, think of a mass market zombie movie of this scale before this. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, it
of this style.
Yeah.
That hit the way this did.
Yeah, no, it doesn't exist.
Yeah. And I get it, but I gotta go Day of the Dead more. I just love the darker, more serious,
I love the breakdown of things. That's the part that fascinates me.
Yeah.
Like, although I do, I was there for the longest time. We never had a story that went on past the breakdown, and then we got The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know, like a classic zombie movie has to be about the breakdown of like just when everything starts going to shit. And I think like this is just the perfect like encapsulation of that.
When it starts going to shit, no, you're right. Like if that's what you want, this is pitch perfect.
Yeah.
But if you want something that's like we're already in the shit and this is what's going on and this is how we're trying to survive, there's better options. But yeah, like I mean, I it sounds like I'm shitting on it, but like I don't want to.
Yeah.
Because it is good and it is really fucking enjoyable. But god damn it, there's just fucking problems with this movie, and I never really noticed like how much the problems stuck out for me until I watched it, like you said.
Yeah,
with a critical eye.
Yeah. Just the stupid fucking decisions that they made, like.
Yeah. It's nonsense.
Oh, look, Raiders.
Yeah.
Huh. That might be a problem. Oh, well, we'll just hide up here. Like,
yeah.
That's all you had to do. That's all you had to do, stupid.
Yeah, you didn't need to be involved in that. It could have been the Raiders fighting the zombies. That whole scene could have taken place without these guys. Also, that scene went on way too long. Like, way too long.
I don't know. I mean, like
you could have cut a full 5 minutes out of that.
Yeah, probably. Well, again, like if we watch the same version, like this was a much longer version of that.
Yeah.
So they probably did cut that 5 minutes out. I would say, like,
maybe.
Oh shit! There was another stupid decision. Like I was going to mention. That fucking like the hallway again. Like if somehow these raiders figured out there's a fake wall that leads up to this walkway the hallway where everybody is, like all you have to do is sit in that hallway and just pick them off one by one as they're coming up the hallway.
Yeah.
But why don't you have a Home Alone level like of fucking traps in there?
Booby traps?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fucking Christ, man. You have nothing. You tell me you're just sitting there all day walking around the mall, fucking build traps, fucking. Yeah.
You know, like they're walking around picking up caviar and pinky rings. Just fucking, make a punji trap, Like,
yeah. Get a fucking, put something with bowling balls in it. It rigs up and falls on people when they walk in. Like
a hot iron.
Yeah. It's
tripwire and a machine gun. I don't know.
Yeah.
Whatever. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. This movie rules.
Yeah, it does.
Like, I'm gonna pick the shit out of it, but this movie rules. It's just such a classic vibe. I don't know. Like, it's just a genuinely enjoyable fucking movie.
Yeah.
I guess if you don't like zombie movies, you're not gonna give a fuck about it. But I do.
But yeah,
and I do.
If you want to, like, if somebody says, "Hey, show me, a really good zombie movie," then this is where you go.
It's this, and if you're really into like obscure shit, like if you want to like kind of like shock somebody, then you throw on like Lucio Fulci's Zombie.
Yeah.
Kind of ease them in with this one. I don't know. It's just I keep having to come up with things to ding it because I need to justify why I love a different movie.
Yeah. Also, another thing that, like, I don't know, just like story-wise, that's just, come on, like, better writing here. Come on, guys. Like, in every scene, it seems there's one person who's the voice of reason, who's saying the thing they should do.
Yep.
And then 3 other people just going like, "Nah, we're just gonna go do this instead."
That's
like,
stupid.
Yeah.
That's stupid. What they should have done, in all reality, they should have landed at the mall, resupplied, hung out for a week or two, made sure they had everything they're gonna need.
Yeah.
And then just fucking jet.
See, I would even go a little step further.
They were there for like months.
Yeah. I would have created the room that they created. It's only accessible through the roof.
Yeah.
This way they can come back when they need to and fucking have a place to fucking crash if they need to. Like,
yeah.
Yep. Yeah. Like at the end when she's like, they're taking off, she's like, and he's like, "How much fuel do we have?" Like, she's like, "Not much." Why?
Yeah, why not?
Like, you guys were flying that thing all the time. Like, why weren't you flying it 2 places around where you knew you can get fuel? Like, have that shit mapped out. So when you have to get the fuck out, like, there it is.
It's just dumb decisions.
Yeah,
and I don't
keep
know
this fueled at all times. Like,
I don't know if it's on purpose, like they're making dumb decisions because they're overconfident, or just like they weren't thinking about it when they wrote it. I don't know. But there's fuckery afoot.
Another weird musical thing. I was going to mention this before, and I totally forgot. Oh, Jesus. I'm not going to burp through this podcast tonight.
So you say.
Yeah. At the very end, when, like, Pete's about to kill himself, and then we just get, like, Captain America music, and he, like, charges up the ladder and fucking...
Yeah.
That's kind of dumb. Yeah. Like, oh, come on.
No. Don't need it. Don't want it. I love these interstitials of like rednecks.
Yeah.
Like these genuinely, like, I'm not even shitting you. I love these because this is what would fucking happen.
Oh, 100%. Like, you'd have people who were
would be
having a party with this.
Redneck hunting parties.
And like, I am a fucking, city folk through and through, so I will begrudgingly admit this. That's the shit that would probably save us. Like, these fucking just...
rednecks with guns.
Yeah. I mean, think about it. They're going to roam around the countryside, killing probably, like, a couple of hundred zombies a day.
Yeah.
Like, granted,
living off the land.
Yeah, granted, there are thousands and thousands and thousands of zombies, but it's not it's not an infinite amount. Like, we can thin these things out enough where we can live with them. Like,
no, these motherfuckers are the reason that Russia won't invade Florida.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Because you're going to have like a roaming horde of rednecks just firing at everything that they see. Like,
if it's red, we're going to make it dead.
Yeah. I have to think this would be like a really effective like strategy. Like, just...
Yeah. Zombie countermeasure?
Yeah.
Rednecks.
Yeah.
Oh, man. You want to rate this movie?
I do.
What do you want to rate this movie?
I'm just going to say it's a 9.5 for me because I'm not going to give it a 10 it's to avoid it. Like, it's a 9.5. I fucking love this movie.
Yeah.
Like, this...
Now, is that a critical 9.5 or that's my heart says 9.5?
No, that's what my heart says 9.5. If I have to do critical, I mean, like... I mean, movie-ass movie, like...
No, not even movie-ass movie.
All right, horror movie then? I'll lower it to like an 8.5, like, because there are imperfections, sure. Like,
yeah.
But, I mean, if you love horror movies, those imperfections are not going to fucking matter to you. Like, I think it's just... It's god-tier fucking horror cinema. Like,
it really is.
Yeah.
No, I'm in the ballpark with you. I'm at like an 8. It's a solid fucking 8.
Yeah.
If you cut out some of the bullshit in this movie, it's pushing a 9. But I don't understand why he went for this like weird slapsticky angle.
Yeah. Yeah, I could have done... like, the more you mention that, the more like...
It's goofy.
I do agree with that, yeah.
And I don't know if he was going for goofy on purpose or if he just thought...
That's what I'm thinking. Like, what was going on in horror at this? Is this after Chainsaw Massacre 2?
No. It
was like 80, wasn't it?
That was into the 80s.
I thought it was 1980.
No. I think that was like mid-80s. We can look.
To the internet.
To the motherfucking internet.
Yeah. I am almost certain it's 1980.
Well, because I don't think Bill Moseley was even acting that much in the early 80s.
Oh, fuck. Maybe you're right. I don't know.
Well, we'll find out. I could be wrong. Massacre 2.
Awesome Ramones song also, for the record. Chainsaw.
86.
86?
86.
You're shitting me.
Nah, dog.
No fucking way.
86. Yeah.
God damn.
Yeah. Well, because you think about the way Dennis Hopper looked.
Yeah.
At that time.
That's true. Also, yeah. Fuck, I'm never off by that far. Oh well.
It happens.
Yeah. This fucking...
Never say never.
I don't want to rewind because it's impossible to rewind on YouTube, but like when he fucking runs at that zombie with the hammer and like he flings himself at him like Kermit the Frog. He just yeah.
So dumb.
Oh man.
This fucking I get it.
The Frankenstein head zombie.
Get it?
Like you can see what's coming a mile away. Oh, his head's gonna cut off. Yep.
That dude had balls of steel.
Yeah.
Because he walked under a fucking helicopter blade and let it take makeup off the top of his head.
Yeah.
That's insanity.
Like, think about it. Like,
that will never happen again.
Strong enough gust of wind to, like, blow the blade down an inch. Like, that dude's brain is just fucking everywhere.
That's the real version of that.
Yeah.
Oh, that was fucking crazy. Yeah. So, like, I don't know why they made his head flat on the top.
Yeah.
But the effect works.
Like,
there was never anything like that before that.
Oh, hell no. Yeah.
They will never let anything like that happen again. Like, movie companies
John Landis certainly got a little too close.
John multiple murderer Landis. Like, movie companies freak out over the shit that Tom Cruise wants to do now. That's nothing compared to that.
That dude's gonna die on camera someday.
He will.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it. Look, great actor. Fucking weird person.
This dude wants to kill himself for a movie. Have at it, brother. Like, you've got my ticket.
Yeah. I'll pay my hard-earned money for that. You know what's delicious? Is beer.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have another one.
Particularly this Pabst Blue Ribbon Extra. I don't have anything for that to accompany.
Oh, like this? That's the noise we got to get.
Oh,
pop top.
There you go.
Or we can just do it for real every time.
That is also, I'm down with either one.
Oh.
I'm a method actor, you know.
Yeah. All right. So, yeah, I'm at an 8. You're at 8.5?
No, my official rating for this is 9.5.
Oh, 9.5?
Yeah,
okay.
Yeah, no, my official rating is 9.5.
Yeah. Chris says 9.5. I say 8. Okay. Are you ready for trivia?
Let us do the trivia.
Moving on to the trivia.
All right, folks, before we get to the trivia segment of the podcast, we want to take a second to tell you about our friends over at Newsly. Newsly is an all-in-one super app for iOS and Android. It picks up the most trending articles on the web and topics that you choose at any given moment and reads them to you in a natural human voice.
That's right. For the first time ever, the entire web becomes listenable all in one place.
You can browse articles from topics that you choose and start playing, stop scrolling, and start listening to the web.
You can follow any topic as specific as you like, from sports, tech, business, science, Bitcoin, or even the Cardassians from Star Trek. It will find you the latest articles and read them to you aloud.
It gets Star Trek specific. You can get right down to it.
Yep.
They even have podcasts as well, believe it or not. You can explore trending podcasts from over 80 different countries. I will let you in on a little bit of a secret. You're going to find the Big Dumb Monsters podcast there as well. I actually have been using this. I've been using Newsly to actually listen to the podcast lately.
Have you really?
Yes, I have. Believe it or not, I have. They even have digital radio at Newsly.
You can download and use Newsly for free now at www.newsly.me and use the promo code DUMBM and you will get a 1-month free premium subscription.
So check them out. Head over to newsly.me and tell them, you know what? Tell them the Big Dumb Monster sent you.
Yeah, do the thing.
And now, back to the trivia.
All right. There were quite a lot of facts. I think there was like 150 something, which is a lot.
All right.
I went through most of it. But yeah. So extras who appeared in this film were reportedly given $1 cash, a donut, and a Dawn of the Dead t-shirt.
I'm in.
Which makes me think I want to get my hands on one of those t-shirts.
Yeah.
Like I really, really do.
That would be awesome.
Hang that up over there.
Yeah, I was going to say, it would look amazing in the studio. Framed, yeah. Oh, yeah.
No, put it on a mannequin.
Oh, even better.
Yeah. Make it creepy.
Yeah. For $1 a donut and a t-shirt, sign me the fuck up. Yeah.
Slap some blue paint all over me, baby.
Do I get to pick the donut? No. All right, I'm in anyway.
Whatever. I just needed to know. All right. Galen Ross refused to scream during the film. She felt that Fran was a strong female character, and if she screamed, the strength would be lost. She told this to George Romero once when he told her to scream, and he never asked her again, which is really smart and on the nose.
Yeah.
Like
I was going to say, when I mentioned before, there's a lot of scenes where everybody's saying there's one person saying hey, we should do this, and they're right. She is that her. Yeah,
it's typically
she's
her.
That person. I forget, there's the scene where she's like, I'm not going to be your den mother. You're not going to leave me here with a gun, without a gun anymore.
Yeah.
She's 100% right about everything that she's saying in that scene, and then fucking dickhead Steve is getting all butthurt and angry.
Fucking Steve, yeah. Why?
Exactly. Why are you upset?
You almost got her killed last time because you took the gun.
He had a gun and took the gun from her. Dude.
Steve's problem is that he's a pussy and doesn't want to accept it.
Yeah, he's a pilot, so he thinks he's a tough ass. He's a fucking tough guy.
Guess what?
No.
You're not.
Yeah,
you're not.
Fucking, you're a traffic reporter, Steve.
Fuck you, Steve. Several members of the marauding band of bikers were played by members of the local chapter of the Pagans Motorcycle Club.
Right.
And the elaborate motorcycles they drove were their own.
I believe it.
Yeah.
I believe it.
That's pretty rad.
Yeah,
Hey, dirty bikers. You want to be in this movie? Yeah. What do we get to play? Dirty bikers.
Yeah. And you get a donut and a t-shirt and a buck. Yeah.
Fuck yeah. I can do my Coke with that $1.
I'm going to do it through the donut. My Coke scope. Just put my straw through the hole.
I'm going to put it on the donut like powdered sugar.
Okay. Sometime around fucking, this movie is 1978, so like let's say 1977.
Yeah.
It's conceivable. Like if you were just like, say you're like driving down the highway in like Western Pennsylvania, your car breaks down.
Yeah.
Fuck. I gotta go find a gas station. Like you're walking, you see like, a bunch of people like, in fucking distance. Oh, there's a bunch of people. Look, there's something going on. Like see a bunch of bikes. Like it's gotta be, somebody who can help me over there.
Yep.
Walk up. You just walk into like a room, you just fucking
Zombie.
bikers. Yeah. People in zombie makeup and a bunch of bikers eating donuts, doing coke. It's just fucking, it's like a record scratch when you walk in. Like,
I want that life experience. I need it. Wait.
Okay, I'm leaving.
I guess I'll go to the next bar.
Before I leave, are there any extra donuts that have not been on someone's penis?
Oh, no. Nope. Now that you put the stipulation in, some of the zombies, notably one in the tenement scene, were actual amputees.
Oh, yeah, all right, yeah, I can see that.
Which
the priest, that was like pretty creepy.
Yeah. Ooh, excuse me. I want to say George Romero's usually pretty good about like if a scene needs an amputee, fucking get one.
Yeah. Sell the fucking, the carnage, man.
Yeah, he's got a stump. There it is. Let's see here. Some of the actors playing zombies in the movie would frequently get drunk at a late night bar called the Brown Derby, which was in the Monroeville Mall.
In the mall, yeah. Yep. The Brown Derby Steakery and Love Pub, if you saw the sign.
I need it. One night, they stole a golf cart and crashed it into a marble pillar, causing $7,000 worth of damage.
How the fuck do you cause $7,000 worth of damage with a golf cart?
I could do it.
Oh, yeah. I mean, like, today, that's probably easy,
It's easy, yeah.
1977 or 78? Like,
yeah, golf cart costs, what, $30?
Just, again, that weary traveler's car broke down. I'm so hungry. Oh, a steakery and Love Pub.
A Brown Derby.
Yeah, just full of bikers and zombies.
Cocaine and donuts. What is going on?
Why is everybody dressed in the same shirt?
Everybody's waving $1.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
Anyway.
Tom Savini, head of makeup effects, was unhappy with how the blood mix, produced by 3M, photographed. It looked fluorescent. Director George A.
He's
Romero.
right about that, yeah.
Director George A. Romero felt it was perfect for the film's comic book style. It's not. It's not.
Yeah, that's a fucking stretch, George.
You can backpedal all you want. You fucked up and bought the wrong shit.
Yeah. Also, I was going to say at the beginning of that, you're kidding me. Tom Savini was unhappy about something?
Yeah.
Yeah, I am flabbergasted.
The man is a curmudgeon.
Yeah. I mean, the next thing you're going to tell me is fucking Alan Moore was bitching about something. Like,
unheard of. You know, he quit doing comics.
Alan Moore?
I think in the last year or two, he was like, I'm done with comics.
Yeah, I stopped paying attention to his bitching and moaning.
I mean, the last thing that
the man's written some great comics. Yes,
he really has. But I think the last thing he was working on was Providence.
Is it that was like ballpoint pen?
No, I don't think so.
What the fuck was that then?
It was like an H.P. Lovecraft thing.
All right, never mind.
But I mean, I was at fucking Boom Studios, I think.
All right,
and they're what, like D tier, like
kind of.
Boom Studios got some good stuff, but overall, meh.
Yeah, they're like one of those. Like, I think they're one of those studios that like
they're on the same level as Dynamite.
Like there's like license. Oh, Dynamite does all licensing. I don't know if Boom does licensing.
Boom does some, yeah.
Yeah, I definitely have some Boom comics. I know that much.
Yeah, I think. No, that was Dark Horse. Never mind. doesn't matter. That's a different podcast. That's somebody else's show. With such a shoestring budget, that's hard to say, the film couldn't afford professional stunt people outside of the drivers. So makeup artist Tom Savini and assistant friend Tasso and Stavrakis, that's a fucking name. That sounds like something from Dune, volunteered for the task. They are responsible for almost every stunt scene in the film, though not all went perfectly as planned. When filming a dive over the rail of the mall, Savini almost missed a pile of cardboard boxes with his legs and back landing on the ground.
Oof.
Yeah, that's got to suck. He had to work from a golf cart for several days and shots. The shot where Stavrakis swung down from a banner was poorly planned, and he wound up continuing on and slamming into the ceiling.
I know the shot they're talking about.
Yeah, it's during the
raid at the end. Yeah.
Yeah. So these zombies stumbling through the fucking mall, being all goofy and shit. The music that goes along with this, it's just like punishingly bad. Yeah. I hate it. I hate it so fucking much. And then whoop.
This is another thing that bugged me this time through that I never picked up on before. When the bikers are coming at the end, why do you keep the power on?
Yeah. Why?
Like, he even says, like, let's not make it easy for them. Okay.
Yeah.
Turn the fucking power off. Like, yeah.
Power, lights, doors won't open.
Yeah. Because I noticed at one point they're opening one of the mechanized gates, like
Love Pub,
steakery and Love Pub. Yeah.
Where are you guys drinking tonight? The Love Pub.
Love Pub. It's like a swinger fucking establishment.
Actually, I'm never drinking there.
It's a bunch of cars with loofahs on the antenna in the parking lot. What is weird? What is up with that?
Why is the outside of my glass sticky? Oh, sperm. That's ew.
Oh.
We're degenerates, in case anybody forgot.
Just a reminder.
It's not getting any better. All right, next fact. Dawn of the Dead was intentionally more comedic than Night of the Living Dead because George A. Romero wanted it to be filmed in the style of a comic book. And I think that's him backpedaling.
Yeah. Because, I mean, like, just because something's a comic book doesn't mean it's jokey and fucking...
Yeah.
Read plenty of, serious comics in my day.
This was the 70s. There was tons of serious comic books out.
Yeah.
78? I mean, I think you already had the...
You already had, like, Iron Man, like, Demon in a Bottle and shit like that.
Yeah, and the... what was the one with Speedy and his drug addiction?
Oh, yeah. Fucking like, Green Arrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whatever, man. I don't believe you. So, there's that. Many effects were thought of on the spot. Tom Savini created many special effects, such as the arm and the blood pressure tester, with no preparations whatsoever. Ooh, excuse me. And what I know of Tom Savini, that rings true. Because he is really clever, and he is good at thinking up, like, oh, here's the movie, but we've got this. Why don't we try this idea?
Yeah.
Like, he is... I don't want to call him a special effects genius, but he's a fucking wizard.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If he was, I don't know, if he was a little more self-aware, maybe not
refined, and
like,
yeah.
Just cut back on the hubris, my man. And you would be in such higher regard.
Yeah.
And he's in high regard as it is.
Yeah.
You're such a dick.
That's a dude who I would love to interview, but at the same time, I'm well aware that he's a fucking dick.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I guess it depends on what topic you get him on.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, talking about special effects.
He's going to toot his own fucking horn the entire time.
Yeah.
This is what he does in every interview I've ever seen of him.
Yeah.
And they're entertaining as shit. Don't get me wrong. But my God. I'm the only one that's actually seen the real thing.
We know.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
You're fucking not.
We've heard.
Yeah.
You've told us.
Yeah. God damn it, Tom. Fucking Tom! All right. George A. Romero described this as the balance point in the series when the number of humans versus the number of zombies was roughly equal. And you definitely get that vibe here.
Yeah.
That rings true.
Yeah, for sure. Because like you still have people like the people in the news station. They're there, like they look like they feel pretty safe there. Like
Yeah. But everything is starting to go to shit.
Yeah.
So. Yeah, because they're still looking for more people out here. Like they haven't given up. Like they know that there's more people out there. The rescue stations are just now starting to become overrun, and shit like that. So it's good. Man, they're just fucking painted blue. They're just painted blue.
It's another dumbass scene with fucking Steve when he's shooting at the fucking security guard zombie in the.
Oh, he's shooting at his shadow.
Yeah, and like the bullets are just ricocheting. After you shot the first bullet that ricocheted around the entire fucking room, wouldn't you stop then?
Yeah, maybe wait until you see him.
Yeah.
You goddamn coward.
Fucking Steve, man.
It's always a motherfucker named Steve. Always. In real life and movies. That dude looks like he really likes the Beatles.
There are a lot of 70s ass looking dudes in this movie. For sure. A lot of wispy beards and mustaches.
Yeah. The feathering of the fucking hair.
Yep.
I mean, I'm speaking a little bit out of jealousy, but like, God damn.
Yeah.
These bikers look like they've showered lately. What the fuck is this? Like, I know bikers now, and they look fucking nasty.
Yeah. They've been in a zombie apocalypse already.
Okay, we got a couple of more facts here. Because of the budget and the available technology at the time, the production wasn't able to see dailies to ensure that they had a shot that came out acceptable. The film was shipped to New York and processed at a lab there, and a tech in New York would call George to let him know that everything looked okay. If it didn't always, and the production had to fit in reshoots, they would have to go from there. So, like,
Jesus,
can you imagine
Christ.
the fucking hassle? That's
a fucking hike too, because like, there's no direct route from Pittsburgh, like to here anyway. It might be a little bit easier to get
to the city, probably.
Maybe a little.
I mean,
bit,
if it was in the city,
because like, I mean. I was there in 2011.
2011.
So even then, it was like to get back to Albany, I had to go. You can't go like, Pittsburgh is here, Albany's here. It's not like you can just drive.
No, there's no straight line.
Yeah, no, I had to go up to like Buffalo and then through New York, or like through all of Pennsylvania, then up through like New Jersey.
Yeah,
like it's fucking weird how like the highways are set up there.
Yeah, it's not good.
Yeah, you can't you can't just drive across the state. You have to like just like it's
You can't go diagonal through the state.
Yeah,
you've got to go in a straight line this way or this way.
Yeah,
it's like everything runs in 90s.
Yeah. It's weird.
Yeah. So yeah, they would have to. I mean, if you're shipping your dailies out, that's, I don't know, let's call it 4 hours.
Yeah. No, it's probably 6 from Pittsburgh to New York, I'm going to say.
No.
Because it's like 2 between New York and Philly, I believe. And I'd say it's 4 hours.
No, it's like 4 to Philly. Like 3.5 to Philly.
No, I don't. It's not that long. Philly is a lot closer than you'd think. Trust me on especially like, I mean, because like once you get past the city, like moving through Jersey is pretty fast. Like if you're going straight down, you can go through Jersey and then like over to Philly pretty fucking quickly. It's not that far.
Yeah. Either way.
Yeah.
So okay, a couple hours there, and then for a guy to unpack and look through all the shit, and then realize if it's good or not.
Yeah. Yeah, he's gonna watch all the footage.
It's all like next day shit at least.
Yeah.
That sucks.
They
show that Brown Derby steakery in Love Pub a
lot.
lot.
I was gonna say, yeah. You're just sitting there having your fucking steakery steak and fucking your pint at the end of the night, and you get a call from some fucking intern in New York telling you your shots.
How bad do you think the steak was in that joint? In the mall?
Fucking in the 70s.
In the 70s mall.
Probably frozen steaks in the mall.
Omaha.
Yeah.
Fuck that. Beer is probably great though.
But at the same time, it is like before like very like heavy processing. So maybe it's not that bad.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It'll be fine. I bet it was fine. I bet it's fine.
Yeah.
Worst comes to worst, you eat a fucking cheesesteak
Chances
sandwich.
are, like, if you were in the 70s and, like, you asked somebody, like, how's the steak there? They'd be like, oh, it's fucking terrible. But, like, we, have been eating fucking...
We've been eating garbage.
Applebee's and fucking, McDonald's, for the past 40 fucking years. Like, holy shit, the steak is delicious.
Yeah.
Like,
what is wrong with you?
Yeah.
Christ. During the raid on the tenement building early in the film, a zombie escapes from one of the apartments and is then embraced by his wife, whom he immediately attacks. This is the one he
chomps her neck.
Or like your fucking trapezius. So when the actor bites the actress's arm to tear away the blood packet effect, he accidentally bit over the pack and actually caught part of her arm, causing a minor but painful injury.
Eesh.
So the scream that the woman lets out is pretty authentic.
Oh, Jesus.
Can you imagine that? Like, okay, we've got all these special effects rigged up. He's going to bite your shoulder. We're going to cut. We're going to reset.
Fine. It's not going to hurt. You're not going to feel it.
And he's going to bite into your arm. We got this appliance here. It's going to be fine. Jesus Christ, like a teenager in the backseat of the car.
Yeah.
Like, just bite it.
Oh, God. Oh.
Like hand feeding a horse.
Oh, wow.
That's an inside joke.
That's very inside, yeah. There are 5 people on the planet who get that joke right now. And 2 of them are at this table, and I guarantee the other 3 aren't watching.
No. Fuck you guys. Oh, my God. Are you ready for the fucking body count on this movie?
It's got to be pretty high.
93.
All right.
17 humans, 76 zombies.
All right. And again, if you had a hunting knife, it'd probably be double that amount.
Yeah. One less human, too.
Neither of you 2 fucks can. Oh, hey, there's a whole gun store here. There's not one hunting knife available anywhere in the store.
You couldn't have stopped me from loading up with weapons.
Oh yeah. I look like fucking Cable, like in a mid-90s comic, just like guns and pouches everywhere. Fucking.
My God. Just life fielded out.
Yeah. So many fucking knives, like.
Walking around looking like fucking Danny Trejo and Desperado.
Oh, man.
That's it for trivia.
Oh,
Jesus.
Boy. In my defense, that's the first loud one I've let go in a while.
Yeah.
Let's, What did I have for dinner?
I don't know.
I had veal parm. That's what that is. Yeah.
That's nasty.
Give me all the shit you want for eating baby cow. It was fucking delicious. Anyway.
Okay.
I was talking to the audience on that.
What audience?
Yeah. Let's move on.
They've left now.
To the better known as.
I know you. I knew you. I knew you. But you ain't you.
Oh, man.
Every time I hear that, it makes me want to watch that fucking movie. I love that movie so much.
And
that movie is also fucking bad. Like, it's bad, but I love it.
Yeah.
So much.
I wore a black trench coat for most of high school because of that movie. Like, summertime and everything. Yeah.
So what you're telling me is that coat smelled real good.
Yeah, flannel and overcoat every fucking day. You hot? Nope.
Yeah.
I'm fucking dying.
You're shivering.
Yeah.
You're sweating and shivering. I look cool.
Yeah, just must maintain image.
The holes in the knees of my pants is helping.
We definitely need to fucking do something with these because now I can't fucking see the screen with these arms in the way.
Well, it bends there where you've got it completely straight.
Yeah, but I need it if I do,
and then it'll tilt up.
Yeah, whatever. It's still in my goddamn way.
It's got a hinge here, so you can bend it.
Yeah,
toward your
it's
face.
it's this right here. If I need this to come down,
Yeah.
Anyway, we're complaining. Yeah, we're complaining.
We'll get the tabletop mounted ones.
All right. Anyway, moving on. Well, starting on our director as we normally do, George A. Romero, who we discussed before.
Fucking king.
Yeah, absolute fucking master of the zombie genre. There is no zombie genre without this man. It's just
No.
Yeah, let's just say it. We talked about him before when we talked about the remake of Night of the Living Dead. Night of the Living Dead did pretty good with its remake, and I will say this movie did also pretty good with the remake. I do enjoy the fucking 2004 version of this movie.
I didn't, but I saw it a long time ago, so maybe I would think differently about it now.
Yeah,
but when it came out, it wasn't right for me at the time.
Yeah.
So
it is.
I've always held on to. I don't like it.
It's closer to Army of the Dead than I would say than it is to this movie.
Yeah.
I mean, you have the basic convention of people holding up in a mall.
I did like the scene where they were doing the lookalike thing.
Oh yeah,
the celebrities.
Yeah, Burt Reynolds. Yeah. I do really enjoy that movie. I think it's really good. James Gunn wrote that, so fucking right away, fucking for me anyway, that's a mark that something's going to be good. James Gunn being involved.
Yeah.
And then directed by Zack Snyder. Say what you will about Zack Snyder, he's got some good movies under his belt.
It's hit and miss.
Yeah,
it really is hit and miss.
Yeah. For every fucking Watchmen, we get a sucker punch.
Hey, fuck you! I love Sucker Punch. I love it. It's
punch.
just eye candy. You cannot go into that movie expecting any more than eye candy.
Yeah, I expected
it delivers on that.
I went into that movie expecting a coherent movie.
No. What it is like a weird allegorical Alice in Wonderland.
I got a bunch of cool vignettes that I want to
That's it.
Yeah,
that's
film
it.
And
you know what I want to see?
I
want to see hot girls with katanas fighting robots.
I don't really have a story, but whatever. I can figure one out.
Yeah.
Oh, I hated that movie.
Oh, I love it. I like the soundtrack too a lot.
I do enjoy Army of the Dead. I almost watched it.
It was okay.
It's not one of my favorite zombie movies, but
it's not even top 10. But.
Yeah, I wanted a movie to put on in the background while I was playing Snap, or I was working on the video today for the podcast.
It's what? It's really good for that.
Yeah. And I was I'll put this on. I might take a nap at some point. Perfect for that.
It's fluff.
Yeah,
it's really is. Yeah. It's enjoyable, but it's fluff.
Yeah, I mean just because we've been talking about this the whole movie. Just because it's shit doesn't mean it's not a good or enjoyable movie.
Yeah, this entire podcast is based on that sentiment.
On shit that we enjoy. Yeah.
Have you guys seen this movie? It's absolute garbage, but I love it.
Well, I won't get too deep into Romero just because we have gone over his finer points before. It looks like there are only 2 movies after Land of the Dead. I could have sworn there were 3.
I thought there was one that wasn't him. Oh no, that's those shitty sequels like Day of the Dead 2.
Yeah, if you look at his writer, I had his writer credits up. There's so many of the Living Dead things that he's credited in just because he wrote the original Night of the Living Dead.
Just eat shit.
Yeah. I mean, some of the other points, I mean, aside from his known zombie movies,
Bruiser is supposed to be really good. I've never seen it.
yeah, I haven't seen that. The Dark Half was 1993.
Yeah.
That was a Stephen King story, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. Monkey
Yeah, because
Shines.
they worked together on a few things.
Yeah. This movie, Knight Rider, shows up a lot in the credits tonight. A lot of people were in this. He directed that, 1981.
Mm-hmm.
That was his movie right after this. His movie right before this, Martin. I still haven't seen that. I really do want to see that.
Martin's good.
Yeah.
No, like his like big hitters are obviously Night of the Living Dead.
The Crazies is another like known one.
Yeah. Like all his of the Deads, but he's also like really known for Creep Show.
Yeah.
And
Tales from the Dark Side.
Tales from the Dark Side episodes that he directed. And Bruiser.
He was like one of the creators of that series, though, I believe.
Was he?
Yeah, I think so. I just got rid of his shit. Anyway.
Sure did.
David.
We've talked about him before.
Yeah, MG, who played fucking Steve.
Fucking Steve.
Not in a lot of things. Really, this is like the biggest thing he's known for.
Whoa.
Yeah. He is also in Basket Case 2. And as I was going through this, I'm like, this sounds like a porno.
I didn't know that they made a sequel to Basket Case.
Oh, yeah. You didn't know that?
I didn't know that.
Yeah. The Liberation of Cherry Janowski.
That does sound like a porno.
Because it is.
Oh, shit.
A scientific genius invents equipment that tests the erotic levels of people. He sets out to find the subjects for his experiments. Old fucking Steve here plays a character named Angelo Fettuccini. Guarantee you he is fucking somebody in that movie.
Holy
The
shit.
Devil and Sam Silverstein also sounds like a porno. Marlon Brando and the Godfathers. Yep.
Holy shit. Steve's slinging that dick.
Steve fucks, man.
God damn.
God damn.
No wonder Franny's with him.
Steve. Franny, can I help you some dick? Fucking. But that's really it. He was in 5 movies, 2 of them probably porn.
You would think that this would have got him something.
Yeah, no.
It got him Basket Case 2.
12 years later.
Yeah.
And then Hellmaster 2 years after that.
What the fuck is Hellmaster?
Probably a porno. Psychotic college professor uses unwitting students as laboratory rats, injecting them with a drug that sounds awesome. That mutates them into gory killers.
Yeah, that 3.9 out of 10.
That does not
fucking
sound
great.
awesome.
Yeah.
It's got good concept, I guess. All right, well, you heard it here. We're going to remake Hellmaster. It's going to be awesome.
Oh, it's unrated,
It's a
too.
fucking, what's his name? John Saxon from fucking
Yeah.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Yep. Also, what the hell was it? There's a zombie movie that he's in, set in prison. What the fuck was it called?
Prison zombies.
Yeah.
Zombies in jail.
No. But it's the only zombie movie I've ever seen with prisoner on prisoner rape.
Yeah.
What the fuck, dude? It was hilarious because the DVD came with like an insurance fucking claim. Look, if you have a heart attack watching this movie, blah blah blah.
My God,
Dude, it was awesome. Awesome. I had it on DVD. What the fuck was that called? Holy shit. I don't remember. I had some whack fucking movies, dude. Like, I'm sure you do too.
Oh shit, yeah. Like, remember when, like, for a while
When Best Buy had the best fucking horror selection ever.
Yeah. No, I was gonna say this is like late 90s, maybe early 2000s.
Yeah.
When like everybody was making the jump from VCR to DVD.
Yeah.
There were like stores that would open up in the mall where it would just be tables and tables and tables of fucking VHS tapes.
Yes.
You could walk out of there with like 100 tapes for like $20. Like,
Yeah.
I loaded up on so many fucking movies, like
Yep.
Godzilla movies, shitty horror movies, just fucking.
When that happened, that happened for DVDs as well.
Yes,
When
yeah,
all like
and CDs too.
yeah, when
Yeah.
like Blockbusters were closing,
Yup.
they would just sell off the stock.
I when I worked at Hollywood Video, like they would have sales every now and again.
Yeah.
Where you could just it would be crazy. You get like 10 movies for like $10 or some shit
Yeah.
like that because they're all rentals that you're just getting rid of. Like,
Yeah.
you know.
I worked at Hannaford in Latham at the point where they were still having like the rental section of DVDs.
Yeah, yeah.
And then when that cut out,
Oh yeah.
oh, they were $1 a piece, baby.
I remember like
Bags
I
of
loved working at that video store because they had video games too, and like
Oh,
they'd
yeah.
have crazy video game sales too. You get like
Yeah.
3 games for like $20-25. Like,
Jesus Christ.
yeah.
I want to know what's going on with that Blockbuster website.
It's gonna be a streaming service. It's got to be a
But
streaming.
they did
service.
that already.
But that was a long ass time ago.
It was. It was when Netflix streaming was still brand new.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So it's probably going to be something like that.
It's got to be.
Yeah. Or it's going to be like a Voodoo type of thing where it's going to be like a
Yeah.
hub where you just buy movies and shit like that.
It could be.
Yeah.
I would love if they brought back like brick and mortar stores.
But for what though? Like
I don't know.
it'd be
like,
GameStop with fucking movie Funkos instead of video game Funkos.
Yeah, you're right.
Even like
I don't know.
as somebody who
I
owns
guess
a lot of Funkos, I will say this: I kind of like
I'm over it. I'm long over it.
the apparently the market is just bottoming the fuck out right
yeah.
now.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, like hardcore.
There's people with thousands of dollars invested that are losing their ass like Bitcoin.
Yeah. Like I have a lot, but they're ones that are like, oh, this is cool. I like this. Like, you know,
I have ones I want. I don't
Yeah.
have investments.
fucking. They just like they had to ET like Atari game cartridge a bunch of fucking Funkos like a week or two.
Buried
ago.
them in the fucking desert.
Yeah, that's exactly what they did. They just
Are you shitting me?
It was like something like 3 to 4 million fucking Funkos they just threw into a fucking landfill. Yeah.
Fuck them. Sorry.
And you know what?
Sorry. Funk them.
Funk them. I owned the ET Atari fucking video game when I was a kid. It was fucking terrible, let me tell you.
There's a reason there's a landfill full of them.
It was so bad. There was no point to like. I've seen the documentary on it. Like they tell you,
Yeah.
like this game was just nonsense.
The dude had a fucking month to make it.
Yeah, no, it really was nonsense. Like it just. There was no point to this fucking game.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
There are people that will try to sell that game
Yeah, no.
for thousands of dollars on eBay. You are out of your fucking
I could
skull.
go dig one up for the price of a plane ticket to Arizona.
The fact that they thought it was going to be such a hit that they printed more copies of that than they had Ataris.
Yeah.
Was amazing.
Holy shit. Like, how much cocaine were you doing? Like,
All of it.
yeah, like
All
for
the
that to
cocaine.
make sense.
Like Spielberg played it and he goes, oh.
It's, I remember because I played it a lot. Like, I was a kid, I didn't know it was shit. Like, I was,
Yeah, you don't, especially with Atari.
yeah.
I mean,
You
it's no
just-
Custer's Last Stand.
It's just you walk around.
Custer's Revenge. That's what it was.
Yeah, like at least you're, the giant boner tells you what you have to do in that game. Like fucking, but like you're just walking around from place to place. Like you pick things up every now and again. I don't know
Yeah.
what you do with them. Like there's this like, there was always like this part where you fall into a pit and like you could. There was always like a bird's nest. So I don't know if you're supposed to land in the bird's nest, but you could never land in the bird's nest. It's just fucking dumb. Like
No,
what am
the game was bad.
Yeah, there was
really
no
fucking
point to the game. Yeah.
Oh my god. That's a fucking rabbit hole.
Yeah.
We just went down.
I was gonna go deeper. I was gonna say like Atari video game memories. There was a good Superman game that I remember. Like I had.
I did play that.
Yeah, where you're
Yeah.
like flying around, like saving people, and like
Yeah,
fucking,
you had to drop them in like a fucking phone booth. and
yeah,
shit like that. Yeah.
You could change in the phone booth.
Yeah,
Like,
that's what it was. Yeah. Yep. The Spider-Man game on Atari was pretty good too.
I never had it, but I do remember that.
Yeah, you just had to like scale the building.
Yeah.
It was fine. It was fine.
It's fine. It's fine.
That was back in the day when your TV had a switch on it that would be antenna or game.
Yeah. To hook up those, like, the thing with the prongs on the end of it to the nails in the back of your TV.
Yeah.
Like, this has got to be dangerous. I'm 5 and I'm like working on wiring.
Why am I fucking jacking my TV with a screwdriver?
Yeah, I'm wiring a plugged-in TV. Like, somebody get me a cigarette and a beer when I'm done with this.
This was before the days when video games only worked on channel 3.
Yeah.
Before those days.
Oh.
We're fucking old.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Oh, fuck, this beer is really good.
It's going down real nice.
Smooth. Suave, as they say in Espanol. Yeah.
Suave.
Right here. Here's the scene I was talking about.
Oh, what?
When he's in the cab, there's 2 zombies on him. If he had a fucking knife, again, like, boop, boop. Holy crap, that would have been horrible if I didn't have this knife.
Yep. Yeah, it's stabbing
He's
in the skull.
futzing with a fucking rifle. Then he gets the rifle stuck on the goddamn, like, the window fucking crank.
Yeah. Listen, this movie is not great.
How the
It's
fuck
great.
are you a SWAT team member or soldier, whatever the fuck you are?
This ill preparedness.
Yeah.
It's just the level of fuckery is fucking wild.
Steakery and fuckery.
Steakery and fuckery. I want to go to a steakery.
Steakery love pub.
Steakeria.
La Steakeria.
Ooh, I need that in my life.
Oh man.
Yeah, drink that zombie blood.
I need to like this. We're down a rabbit hole already. We haven't even gotten to the second actor. We're already like well into the crapshoot.
Off the fucking rails.
I would shoot someone for a good steak right now. Like a good steakhouse. Like
I cooked some steaks last night.
Oh man.
And then let me tell you, I got New York strip steaks.
Yeah.
You know, just smaller ones. Cause
I'm not a strip steak fan.
I'm not typically,
Yeah.
but these ones look pretty good.
All right.
So I got them. When we were shopping last week, we were like, all right, I'm home early on Fridays. I'll get them going, make some mashed potatoes, blah, blah, blah. I got these things done. They're fucking mwah.
Yeah.
Right? Oldest son goes, I don't like steak.
Get the fuck out of this house right now.
I said, when the fuck did that start? Because you've eaten it your entire life.
Yeah.
Cool.
Well, that sucks because we're having it for dinner.
Cool. Make your own fucking dinner. I don't care.
Yeah, fuck, man. Like if I like, we're on steak talk now. This is serious.
I'll fuck up a steak any day of the week.
Yeah. No, if I had my choice of anything, it's gonna be a prime rib. I know most people say filet.
Filet's overrated.
Yeah, 100%. 100%.
Don't get me wrong, filet is good.
It's delicious. Yeah. I just need more.
I'm not going to turn my nose up at a filet.
I need like more than this much steak. Yeah. Prime rib all the fucking way for me. Like, yeah.
Prime rib's great.
Yeah.
I'm a simple man. I'll eat a fucking sirloin.
Yeah. See, like if I'm not getting prime rib, I want a good like fucking T-bone, like a porterhouse. Like this way,
T-bone's too much work.
See, this is way you get
a little bit of you get a little
bit
bit
the strip and you get the fillet. You know.
Yeah.
That I can dig, but like usually for me it's a fucking if I have my choice, it's prime rib.
Yeah.
I was just telling Amanda like I want to go to the Comedy Cellar for my birthday in the city.
Yeah.
We're gonna have to do a steakhouse for dinner when we're down there. Like,
I've never been.
You've never been to a steakhouse?
Well, a steakhouse.
Yeah, you've never been to a fucking steakhouse?
Yeah, I remember Ponderosa, my dude.
Dude, I will fucking tear up a Ponderosa. The last time I went to Bonnaroo, this was 2010.
I didn't think it was still alive in 2010.
It's still alive now.
Is it really?
Yeah. I would love to go back again, but only like with like VIP tickets, like VIP camping. I've put my time in. I'm not fucking
I
sleeping in.
meant Ponderosa.
Oh no, Ponderosa. Yeah. No, I couldn't believe it was then either. I was coming home. I stopped for lunch. It's just like in the asshole of New York. I ate, and then like a half hour later, I saw Ponderosa. I'm like, well, I have to fucking go to eat a Ponderosa, like, because I was.
Here we go.
Yeah, I'm like, I'm like, when am I ever going to see a Ponderosa again?
Yeah,
that was the last fucking Ponderosa I ever saw. So I'm glad I fucking stopped to eat at it. Like, there used to be one on Wolf Road.
Yeah, I remember it had like a fucking mountain scene painted all over the outside wall.
When we were like seniors, it was still open like when Tom and I were like in high school and like maybe like a year or two afterwards.
Yeah, was that the early 90s?
It's the late 90s, early 2000s.
Yeah.
We would tear up that fucking Ponderosa all the time. Yeah.
It's fucking easy.
Just get the buffet. Like I would get the fucking just like the plate of fucking taco meat and like cheese and like just give me some tortillas. Like yeah. Make a salad this high. Like yep. Oh, Ponderosa was the best.
The fucking waitresses go, what the fuck is that?
I'm gonna eat 3 pounds of salad. You're gonna bring me a steak in about 20 minutes. Like.
Watch this display of American patriotism.
Yeah, I'm just gonna grab this whole steam tray of chicken wings, then down a swordfish fillet, and like. This taco meat tastes like body odor, but I'll keep eating it.
Why does this food taste like what a foot smells like?
If I put enough of this cheese sauce on it, though, it's good. That being said, I would immediately eat a Ponderosa.
Tomorrow.
Yeah, the last time I saw a Ponderosa was in Puerto Rico in like 2013, 2015.
Yeah, well, that's basically 1986.
Yeah, they just got the 80s. Like, yeah, it was down the street from the cockfighting place. There, right? Yeah, that tells you the fucking
quality.
Yeah, tells you where the chicken came from too, probably.
Yeah, probably. Fresh. Dude, I ate at the fucking what the fuck is it? The one the Chinese buffet next to Aldi's.
Oh, Dragon Buffet?
Dragon Buffet.
I've eaten there plenty of times.
Like my kids love it there now.
The one on Wolf Road is better than that one, I would say.
It really is.
Yeah.
And they don't want to hear it.
Bullshit.
The one next to Guitar Center?
Yeah, that one's way better.
Yeah. This place is like the CC's of fucking Chinese buffet.
Oh, yeah, no, the Dragon Buffet. Like, granted, I do like the fucking. Although they really don't play that up anymore. I forget what it is, the Mongolian barbecue.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's pretty cool.
It's cool, but I'm never gonna do it.
Yeah,
I ain't got time for that.
They used to.
If I'm at a buffet, I'm not waiting for food.
It used to be different. Like that was like the main thing before. Now they're like, oh yeah, we've got it, but they don't really like, play it up anymore. I don't think they want you to use it, but like,
yeah.
I remember just like loading up a bowl full of shit. The dude would cook it up with the pool cues. Yeah,
the pool cues.
Yeah, he's back there making food with pool cues on a fucking Mongolian grill. Oh
shit.
Anyway, holy shit, we're doing the better note.
Buffet talk with Chris and Nick.
Oh,
Patreon, $5 a month.
I would murder a breakfast buffet, man. Seriously,
I've never had a breakfast buffet.
You've never had a breakfast? It's the best buffet.
It sounds like it.
It's like as good as Chinese buffet is. Like breakfast buffet is way better. Like,
yeah, is it like breakfast buffet and then like breakfast buffet with like unlimited mimosa? Is like way higher.
I mean, you could do that. Like,
is that a thing? Have you ever seen it?
Sure, I'm sure
gotta
that's
be
a
right.
thing. Yeah. When we were on our honeymoon, we went to Atlantis.
Atlantis.
Oh yeah, fucking the resort Atlantis, not the actual like place that fell into the sea.
That's a mythical place.
I didn't stay in
dude.
the Namor suite. Like fucking. No, the resort in the Bahamas named Atlantis.
Okay.
And like we ate breakfast every morning at the same buffet because it was so fucking good.
Yeah.
I think it was like the Captain's Buffet or some shit like that. Like there were other places to have like normal breakfast, but like
Fuck that.
Yeah. Why would I go to have a normal breakfast when I could have a fucking fistful of bacon every
all
morning?
the breakfast?
Yeah. They had steak on the breakfast buffet. It is like these steaks were the best fucking steaks I've ever had. They were so good.
Yeah.
Again, there were probably some frozen fucking steak. Yeah.
3 pieces? No, 3 steaks.
3 steaks. Yeah.
I want 4 fried chickens and a Coke.
What the fuck is that from?
Blues Brothers.
That's right. Yeah. Like I know that's from a movie.
Yep. All right, 4 orders of fried chicken. No.
4
fried chickens and a Coke.
But yeah, like fucking just big platefuls of scrambled eggs, bacon, sausage. I can't believe I haven't told this story before. This is when I was a teenager. I had to have been maybe like 12 or 13. Like my family would go to fucking Atlantic City a lot for like vacation. And we were fucking, I want to say we were at like the fucking, might have been the Taj Mahal or like one of those big ass like casinos on the boardwalk. And fucking, I remember going to the buffet and like they had what was clearly sausage gravy.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Like, I remember I was going up, I had a couple biscuits and like I was putting it on the fucking, the gravy on the biscuits. And the guy behind me is like, oh man, that's such a good idea. Like, I didn't think of that.
Biscuits and gravy, bitch.
I go, it's gravy for the biscuits. Like, it's what you're supposed to do. He's like, it's gravy. He's like, I didn't know. He's like, I don't know if it's gravy, but I've had 3 bowls of it already. Like, it's clearly fucking sausage gravy, dude.
He's just eating bowls of
sausage gravy. I don't know what it is, but I've had three bowls of it already.
You fat fuck. The soup is amazing.
Yeah, like it was something like that. He literally thought it was soup. Like I don't know if he said like I forget, but like, again, this is like 30 years ago. But like I just remember the exchange at the end being like, "I've had 3 bowls of it already." Like, what? It's fucking gravy, dude.
All of a sudden, fucking out of nowhere, Robert Loggia comes in
with a fucking carafe of orange juice. I couldn't believe it.
Drink your orange juice, kid.
Oh, anyway, we're just gonna lasso this back in for a second.
Yeah, good luck, brother.
Yeah, we're gonna talk about Ken Foree.
I met him in Jersey once.
Chiller?
Yep.
No shit.
Very nice man.
We really gotta fucking get on board with one of these horror cons. Like, yeah. I don't.
That's nasty.
That's so nasty. I don't have an end with the New Jersey Horror Con anymore. Rob Bruce died, unfortunately.
Jesus.
Sorry, Rob. Pour one out for you later, man.
Yeah, I mean, pour one down right now.
Yeah, I'm pouring it out into my mouth.
Yeah. Oh my god, I loved him as Big Joe Grizzly.
Yes, and Devil's Rejects.
No, Halloween.
Oh fuck, I'm getting my characters confused. Yes, yeah.
No, Rob Zombie loves him.
Yeah, he's in. I was gonna say, like, he's. I'm surprised he wasn't in the Munsters. I was almost expecting him to be.
Yeah,
but no, he wasn't. He was in Lords of Salem. He is in, of course, Devil's Rejects. He's in the Haunted World of El Super Beasto. I don't think he's in House of a Thousand Corpses. No, but he is in Halloween. Big Joe Grizzly. He's in the 30 Days of Night TV miniseries. I believe that was on Sci-Fi.
I didn't love that movie.
I haven't seen it in a while. The book I remember being way better than the movie.
The book was fucking rad.
Yeah, the first time I read the book was in Peter's class in college.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Fucking, he assigned it in his class the one year. Devil's Rejects we mentioned. He is in the Dawn of the Dead remake, of course. Mm-hmm. He plays like a televangelist in like a scene on TV at one point, and he says when there's no more room in hell, the dead will walk the earth line. Of course.
Yeah.
He's been in that Keenan and Kel show and in the movie that they did. He was in 62 episodes of the show.
Jesus.
He was in an episode of The X-Files. He was on Babylon 5. He was on Mantis for an episode in 1994.
Yuck. And Viper.
Viper, yeah. I was like, he's in K-9? Nope. TV movie K-9. Oof. He was on Amen. Good Lord. 1991. He was in the original Flash TV series in 1991. Matlock, Dallas, Cheers. So he's been on a lot of like TV sitcoms, a lot of like big name stuff. Quantum Leap. Mm-hmm. Texas Chainsaw Massacre 3, 1990. Damn. He's in Family Matters in 1989. Life Goes On. He was in the Beauty and the Beast TV series. L.A. Law.
Different Viper.
Yeah, Different Viper. Tracy Ullman Show, where the Simpsons were fucking born.
Yep.
Moonlighting. So yeah, this dude has been in tons of shit. JoJo Dancer, Your Life is Calling. It's the Richard Pryor like autobiography movie. Like he changed stuff around a little bit. That dude had a fucked up life.
Richard Pryor?
Yeah, like he grew up in like a brothel. Like,
yeah. His mother worked in a whorehouse.
Yeah.
They lived there.
A-Team, TJ Hooker, Tales of the Gold Monkey. They used to be on USA, I remember when I was a kid. It was like an anthology like show. Like about like adventure stories, like kind of like serial type of stuff.
Oh shit.
It's an episode of Dukes of Hazzard. The Fish That Saved Pittsburgh. Dawn of the Dead was his fourth role. His first role, General Hospital, 1963.
I mean, we've had a discussion like this outside of the podcast. Other than zombie movies, fuck Pittsburgh.
Primanti sandwich. I will defend Primanti sandwiches. Fuck what Squee says.
Yeah,
they are fucking delicious.
I don't know. I've never been.
They're. It started as like a truck stop type of thing, where like they would make these sandwiches. Like you get a sandwich and fries, and they'd put the fries in the sandwich so you can just fucking eat everything while you're driving.
Yeah.
And it was like coleslaw too. And it's not like regular like mayonnaise and vinegar coleslaw. It's like this Italian coleslaw that's like fucking like kind of sweet and like fucking savory. It's delicious.
Yeah.
So you get these sandwiches like with all this shit on it, and like it's just goddamn amazing. Like fresh bread, like they hand slice the bread so it's like big thick slabs of bread and like
okay.
Yeah, it's fucking so good. I remember I think the first night I went. I'm pretty sure I've told this story before. I went there my first night in Pittsburgh because I'd seen it on TV. I'm like, I need one of these sandwiches. It looks so good.
Just like, I need this sandwich.
Yeah.
I'm going to drive to Pittsburgh. Like, I got to go.
I'm not going to lie. 75% of the reason I'm in Pittsburgh is for one of these sandwiches. The other 25% is the Elvis Costello concert I'm going to.
Yeah.
But I think I got 4 sandwiches total. I got 2. I ordered 4. I ate 2 in the restaurant.
Jesus Christ, yeah. Christopher.
And I'm like, I'm going to bring 2 home and save them for later. And then ate them as soon as I got home because they were so fucking – back to my hotel room because they were so good. I got like 2
that's an absurd amount of sandwich.
Dude,
I just want you to know.
So fucking good.
Yeah.
I got 2 with like capicola and egg. I think I got – no, I'm sorry.
I think you mean gabagool.
Sorry, I'm an American, so I speak normally.
Yeah.
Yeah, gabagool and egg. I got 2 of those, and they were delicious. I got 1 with bologna and egg that was delicious.
What the fuck?
Dude,
I'm never going to go anywhere and order a bologna sandwich.
It's like it's trucker food. Like, it's so good.
I don't give a fuck.
It was like fried bologna with like the Italian coleslaw and the fries and the egg with like just runs down onto the fries, and it was so good. And then I got a salami sandwich without egg on it, just salami with the fries and coleslaw. Ate them all because they were so good. I love Primanti sandwiches, man.
Yeah.
They're so good.
Yeah.
Cannot endorse those.
I do love a good sandwich.
Yeah, like it's homemade bread, and like I said, it's hand sliced, so like it's just these giant like fucking, just this giant like fist of a fucking sandwich that you're trying to eat.
Sick.
Yeah. Oh, anyway. We're talking about actors. That's right.
No, we're not.
We're trying to. Scott Reininger played Roger. He was a fucking moron. Let's face it.
He was a daredevil, man. Like, that was his thing, I guess, is like a thrill seeker.
Yeah.
Which is probably what got him onto that Special Forces team.
That's true.
And also what got him fucking dead.
Also true. Wasn't really in much besides this. This was his first role, actually. 1978. He's in that Knight Riders movie that keeps showing up. Other than that, I mean, he was in an episode of Falcon Crest. He is in the remake, very briefly, of Dawn of the Dead in 2004.
Is he really?
Yeah, and then he had a role in a movie in 2018, Story to Begin. Next up, I believe, is Galen Ross. Yep, she played Francine. Also, not in a lot of stuff. She is much more of like a director and a producer now.
Really?
Than she ever was an actress. She's only had 3 acting roles. She was in this.
No shit.
And then she was in another movie after this as a different name, Alexis Dubbin. But then she was in Creepshow. She played I think she was like Leslie Nielsen's wife in that, the one who's like cheating on him with like Ted Danson, I believe.
Tied you over.
It's the one where like he buries them in the sand at the end, like up to their heads.
Oh yeah,
they drown. They come back as zombies. Fucking
yeah.
Yeah, she does a lot of like. Oh shit! I meant to like pull director up. Your fucking goddamn webpage IMDb sucks balls now.
You're fucking us.
Yeah, here we go. A lot of fucking documentaries. Is there anything that like stood out? Not really, but she's much more of a director and a producer now than she only really had 3 acting roles.
Right.
Which is pretty interesting.
Huh.
Yeah. She produced all the stuff she pretty much directed. Donner objects.
Yeah.
Moving on, we have David Early. He was in this movie. The only reason I saved him is because of the other stuff he's in.
Oh, shit.
Who is in this movie? Mr. Berman. He, of course, is in Knight Riders. I'm going in reverse.
Oh, was he the one that was in charge of the TV station?
I believe so. Another like 70s mustache dude.
Yeah.
He is in Creepshow, of course. Tales from the Dark Side, both George Romero stuff. Monkey Shines, another George Romero movie.
Yep.
But he's also in Silence of the Lambs, Spooked Memphis Cop.
I love that movie so fucking much.
That is a really, really fucking good movie.
That's just top to bottom. Oh, Innocent Blood. We should do an episode on that.
Totally do an episode on Innocent Blood. And he is in that movie. He's also in The Dark Half. He is in the
Double Dragon.
The 90s cinema classic Double Dragon.
I watched it not that long ago.
Wow.
I did.
I've still to this day I've never seen it.
I gotta tell you, like, if you want like hokey, kind of tacky 90s action movie, it's right up your alley. It's not as bad as you might think, but it's also not good.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. Oh, I know it's not good.
It's watchable.
I've seen bits and pieces. It used to be on TV like quite a bit.
It's watchable, but it's not great quality.
Those games like don't really get a lot of fucking like I don't think they get the respect they deserve because those were like
Double Dragon.
Those were huge fucking
first
games.
One does. Did you watch the cartoon in the 90s?
I believe so.
Because they also had a tournament fighter style game based on the cartoon.
Did you ever play the Super Nintendo Double Dragon?
Super Double Dragon?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
that
really
game
fucking
was
good.
Fucking awesome. Yeah.
Really good.
There's the one board where you're like fighting dudes in a boxing gym and like you can fucking use like the boxing bags as fucking like weapons and shit. Like, yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah. I want like a modern Double Dragon. Like there's a way to make that game. I think of when was the last like good beat 'em up that we got?
Ninja Turtles.
That's true. That was last year.
Yeah.
All right, I stand corrected.
Also, I haven't played it yet, but I want to get it. Streets of Rage 4 is out.
Did it just came out?
Last year.
No shit.
Yeah.
I would play the fuck out of that. Hell yeah. Oh man, like imagine
I think it's fairly cheap too.
Like an open world like Double Dragon or like Final Fight type of game where you have to like go to like parts of the city and like, fucking fight your way through them.
I don't know that I want open world. I think I want it to stay the way it is, side scroller beat 'em up.
Oh, see, no, I think I want it. No, I do want open world just because like you're literally fighting your way through the city. Like, how awesome would that be? Like, yeah.
Yeah, but like at that point, it turns into a different style of game.
Not really. I think there's a way to do it where you're capturing that original feel, but like with a modern look, with like a 3D look to it. There's a way to do it.
It's possible.
Yeah,
it's possible.
I would like to see that. God damn it! Let's jump right back into the better known as segment of the show. We were finishing up this dude, David Early. Aside from Double Dragon, Innocent Blood, he is in the.
He's also in Innocent Blood.
Yeah. The Sinbad movie, House Guest. Is it Sinbad or Steve Martin?
It's Sinbad.
Sinbad, yeah, House Guest.
I really liked Sinbad for a while.
He's in Zack and Miri Make a Porno.
I love that movie.
That is a really funny movie.
Also,
she frosted me like a cake.
That movie also references this movie.
Yeah.
Because their hockey team is the Monroeville Zombies.
I was just saying, I have that T-shirt upstairs. I should have worn it for the show, and I fucked up.
Yeah, you fucked up because you're wearing your D&D shirt.
Which I should have worn tomorrow for the fucking movie. Yeah. We're going to see a preview of the D&D movie tomorrow, folks.
It's going to be a movie.
It's getting good reviews.
It doesn't mean anything to a D&D fan. Does not mean anything.
Like, I genuinely, like, I was kind of hesitant when I first saw, like, I'm like, oh, D&D movie, like.
I've seen some trailer material. Like, I don't think I've seen, like, more than just the trailer where they're using Speak with Dead.
Oh yeah, I think it's one of the newer ones.
I think that's the only thing I've seen of it.
It looks like
it's going to be Guardians of the Galaxy and fantasy.
Yeah. It's definitely like grown on me. Like as I've seen more previews, like I think it'll be fun, enjoyable. Like whether or not it's like accurate D&D or whatever. Like that's going to be another question. But,
yeah, I've stayed away from the trailers because I don't want to hate it before I see it.
Yeah,
I want to make up my mind.
Yeah,
like with the movie.
Here we go. Let me actually get on the microphone. All right, we're going to move right on to our... We're almost done. There's not a lot of people to talk about in this.
Yeah.
John Rice. He was the weird, I think he's the dude who shoots himself.
Yes, he is.
Yeah, in the apartment building. He has been in some stuff besides this movie. He was in Ed Wood in 1994.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, Conservative Man.
Oh, that's a weird title.
Yeah. He is also in Time Chasers in 1994, which is a memorable fucking episode of Mystery Science Theater.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
But really, the most, this is probably the biggest thing he's in. I mean, aside from Ed Wood. Yeah, he's the dude who kills himself, who shoots himself in the head in the apartment building. Moving on.
That's an Amazon page.
It is. It is. Window film. Privacy
window
and
film.
sun control. How about that?
Yeah.
What the fuck was that supposed to be? I don't know. We're going to move on. Randy Kovitz is in this movie. He is the cop who asked for the cigarette earlier on in the movie, and they lie to him.
Yeah.
He is, in a bunch of shit, kind of notable stuff.
Oh, he's in Archive 81.
That's right. Yeah, he's in Archive 81, 2002. I did watch that.
I have not finished either the podcast nor the show, but I was enjoying the podcast more than the show.
Yeah, I watched the show, and then it took me forever to watch the last episode. I got up to it, and then just I don't.
Because you just stopped giving a shit, right?
Yeah, yeah. It's fine. It was okay.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
it's fine.
He was in The Blacklist in 2019. He's in an episode of Marvelous Miss Maisel in 2018.
Those are two shows that I keep hearing are fantastic. Not seen a single scene of either one of them.
Miss Maisel is really great. I do enjoy that show. Amanda and I watch that. It's funny. It's a genuinely good show. What's her name's kind of hot too. I'm not gonna lie. Rachel Brosnahan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Miss Maisel. Yeah.
Miss Maisel.
She dumps him out in the first episode, folks.
No shit.
That's yeah. That's C-Mart's recommendation. First episode of Miss Maisel.
That's the kind of progressive review that you get in this fucking show.
She dumps him out in the first episode. He was in that show The Following for an episode.
Also, okay, so we've still got this movie going. When Fran puts on all this makeup, she looks like a fucking clown. Yeah. What are you doing?
Could you tone it down a little bit?
Jesus Christ, you are not Dolly Parton. Thank you for taking those off.
He is in a short movie in 2011
Super Ninjas?
called Dog Fuckers.
What the fuck is that?
Dog Fuckers.
One word. Not hyphenated. No space.
Hyphen, one word. He was in an episode of Fringe in 2009.
Holy shit.
How do we top Dog Fuckers? You don't. He was in an episode of the live action.
The Tick, I guess.
2001, maybe. King of Queens. Not as good as Dog Fuckers. He was in an episode of ER, Beverly Hills 90210. None of these shows. Home Improvement. Yeah. Still not better than Dog Fuckers. Frasier, LA Law. So this dude's all over the place. Perfect Strangers. I will say,
Dog Fuckers
was maybe the first podcast that Ken Reed and I had done. We sung a goddamn perfect version of the Perfect Strangers theme song.
Oh my god!
We duetted on that. Yeah.
I used to watch that a lot.
Yeah,
but I was so young, I do not remember the theme song at all.
Holy shit! That had to have been easily like. That's when I was living in my tiny apartment. So like, this has got to be fucking 6-7 years ago at this point.
Yeah.
Shit, that was a while ago. Tom Savini, the most humble man in show business, of course. We were just talking about earlier.
Yeah.
Legendary SFX man.
He is so good.
But
he is
such
so
an arrogant douche.
Yeah.
We have talked about him before. He is, of course, Sex Machine and From Dusk Till Dawn.
Yeah. And you know what? I don't. Maybe in his real life he's not like that, but like that's just how he comes across in every interview he's in.
Yeah, I don't know if it's just like a character that he does for like cameras, like his public persona, but
I hope not.
He just seems like a dick. He's been in a ton of stuff too, like here and there. Nosferatu. I did not enjoy that show.
I heard that show was not good.
Yeah, it's kind of
boring. I hear
the
book is very good.
Yeah. Nah, I was not a fan. He was in the Lock and Key show, which, like, I read. I feel like the same about the comic that I did about the show Lock and Key. Like, I read the first
resounding meh.
Yeah, I read the first chapter. The first collected paperback.
First trade.
It was all right. It was good.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, this is good. Like,
I felt exactly the same way.
Yeah. Same thing with the show. Like, I watched the first episode or so. I'm like, this is good. And I just never went back to it. Either one. Like,
I think I got about halfway through the first season.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, this is good. I am not the demographic.
Yeah.
And I think that's really what the problem for me is. Like, because that show is really set up to be kind of like a preteen's first delve into horror.
Yeah.
And I'm an advanced level.
Yeah. I like I need a hot wing. I'm not a medium person anymore.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah. I just this is fine.
I really think that's what it is.
Yeah.
Like we're not the demographic.
Aside from being in the From Dusk Till Dawn movie, he is also in the From Dusk Till Dawn series. Bert. Who the fuck is Bert? Is he the fucking character that
I've never seen it. I've never watched the series.
Michael Parks played? Bert. I want to say that's a name from the movie.
Oh, Jesus. I don't remember.
Yeah. I think it's the character that Michael Parks played. Anyway, he's in Machete Kills, Django Unchained.
Overrated movie.
Awesome movie.
It can be awesome. Also overrated. It's so fucking overrated.
Love that movie.
It's not that great of a movie.
He is also in the original Machete. You know what? Who Tom
I think
Savini
you mean
is.
Machete.
Machete. He's also in Zack and Miri Make a Porno.
No shit.
Yeah.
I don't remember him being in there.
He's in it for like a second.
Yeah.
That's right. He plays the zombified version of his character in Land of the Dead.
Yes, he does.
Yeah. I'm really not going to delve too deep into him because we've gone over him before, and he's really just known for being Tom Savini, like the SFX guy.
Yeah, his acting stuff, he's never like a main character in anything.
Yeah, no.
Well, like super B-rate independent shit, he'll be like a main guy. Nothing you've really heard, though.
Yeah. And that will do it for the Better Known As. So let's move on to crapshoot.
This entire episode has been one big crapshoot.
Very crapshooty, yeah.
And I feel like that's because we had a guest last episode, which not to like shit on Thor, like because he was a great guest.
Yeah, for sure.
But I think it's like the things that we talk about in the crapshoot are very different from what guest, like any guest, brings to the crapshoot.
Yeah, for sure. Let's see. I mean, we talked about we're going to see the D&D movie tomorrow.
We are, and I'm really excited to go see it. Like,
yeah.
I am hesitant because I've got some trauma from the first D&D movie, so I'm gonna bring that with me. But
whatever, I've seen good reviews. Like, I think it's just gonna be fun. Like,
I have seen that it is competent in the D&D stuff that it brings to the table.
Yeah.
I'm just hoping for a good movie that scratches the kind of D&D itch. I don't need it to be rules specific.
Yeah.
I need it to reference the game and have a fun adventure.
And be fun and entertaining. Like, that's really all I'm here for.
Yeah.
And I think we're gonna get it.
I don't love Chris Pine. He's fine. Like, there's nothing wrong with Chris Pine, but he's just like a very middle of the road actor for me.
Yeah, I think like in the things that he is in, like where he hits, he really fucking hits. But he's also in things where he doesn't hit. Like, he's in like a lot of romantic comedies and like shit I don't give a shit about.
I really liked him in the Robert the Bruce movie that he did for Netflix.
I heard that was good. Yeah,
that was good. His Kirk, it's okay.
I dug it.
It's fine.
It. Yeah,
it's fine. I think his Kirk developed really well over the series.
Yeah.
Because in the first movie, I like the first movie a lot. It's actually my favorite of the Star Trek movies of the recent crop. But his Kirk was weak.
And he kind of grew into it, yeah.
Yeah, he grew into it.
He grew into it as he got better as the movies got worse, basically.
That's really it, yeah.
He's done some good comedic stuff. I mean, he was in the Wet Hot American Summer series. He was pretty funny in that.
Yeah.
He's done other comedic stuff. I'm trying to think where he was like actually pretty funny.
He does seem like he's got some wit to him. Like, and his timing's not bad, but I haven't seen too much of his comedic side.
Yeah.
Like his like kind of witty Kirk stuff was good.
Yeah.
And his seriousness in I can't remember the name of the fucking movie, but where he played Robert the Bruce.
Oh yeah.
What the fuck?
Is it just Robert the Bruce?
I don't think so. I mean, Braveheart 2, basically.
It's basically, yeah.
It really kind of is. It picks up where the timeline of that whole thing, fake thing, left off. Braveheart is really, really fake.
Yeah.
William Wallace was a real person.
He's also kind of a moron.
Yeah. He was exactly like those guys that you saw him killing, the really wealthy landowner guys. That's exactly who William Wallace was.
Oh, see, I didn't know that. Like,
yeah.
I saw like a special like that came out, I think when Braveheart came out, and they're talking about how like, obviously like his legend is played up more than he really was, and like
for sure.
They like kind of speculated that like he might not have realized like the level of power that he was fucking with.
Yeah.
Like when he was fucking with like the English king, like he was just a fucking dude. Like he was a dumb fucking hick from the countryside of fucking Scotland. Like,
except he wasn't. He really was not.
Oh, really?
Yeah. Hey, Dave's in. Hey, Dave.
Oh, hey, what's going on, Dave? Lurking.
No, William Wallace was educated. And like as he presented himself in Braveheart, he was very smart. But he was a kind of a wealthy landowner.
Yeah,
he wasn't just a schmuck hick like they kind of presented that way.
Yeah, but yeah, they're saying like he probably did not realize that like, this is a person.
Oh, there's no way to win.
Yeah. Like who it just commands like massive armies and like all this other shit. Like he just thinks it's another fucking rich dude. Like basically, It
was more about making a statement. He was never gonna win. But that's Scottish history. Save that for our fifth podcast.
Our fifth Patreon podcast.
Fifth Patreon podcast.
Our Patreon is going to be the best goddamn
It's
Patreon.
the best.
Yeah. It is going to be bountiful, to say the very least.
Yeah.
Folks.
Dude, I have been playing so much. I've been playing so many video games lately. Like, and not of like a variety. I beat the main campaign of Wolcen, Lords of Mayhem. It was a very Diablo-esque game.
All right.
But then when you get to endgame, it's this weird, like, city building, but you're still doing missions thing hybrid game that does nothing for me. So I immediately quit and uninstalled it. Main campaign, great, fun. Endgame, weird. I didn't like it. It's probably for somebody. Uninstalled it.
Here's the pie fight.
Fuck this scene. Goddamn pie fight in the middle of a zombie movie. I don't need that. But then Bloodstained Ritual of the Night is basically Castlevania Symphony of the Night.
All right.
But like weird anime himbo shit. I don't know. It's just fucking weird. But it's a good game. It's really fun.
Yeah.
It scratches that Metroidvania itch.
All right.
I don't know if you ever got into that style of game.
Platformer. Yeah.
Yeah, basically a platformer.
I've been playing Marvel Midnight Suns, which I'm digging. I need more fighting though, more action. And not like, action. Like I need more actual like parts of the game where I'm fucking in like in combat basically. Like
so that's like a weird like it's like a grid-based strategy game, but it's like with cards instead of
yes, yeah, you have like
actions, right?
Yeah, you have cards that like pop up and you can do different things with it, depending on what cards you have, which is fine. I dig that. I like the combat system. It's just that there's too much in between combat.
Okay.
Basically, like, the game runs on days. Like, so like you wake up, you go do like social shit with a bunch of people, like, a bunch of players, like, all the characters, you have to build friendships and fucking search around for like ingredients for different things and, potions and fucking shit like that and, hidden clues and all that shit. And then you have to like, train people, like level shit up. You have to like, there's one of the things you have to like, research projects. You have to fucking send people out on missions.
Yeah.
So like, when you actually get to combat, the combat's cool. I like that. It's just that you can only do one combat mission a day. Then you have to go do all this other fucking side shit besides the combat.
That doesn't sound great.
Yeah. Like let me do like 2 or 3 combat missions in a day. Like fucking.
Well, like right now there's a sale on like board game style games on Steam.
All right.
So I've been thinking about picking up a couple of those.
I got to notice that the ActRaiser remake from a couple of years ago was out. I do want to play that game.
Yeah.
I loved the original ActRaiser on Nintendo.
Was that Nintendo or was that
Super Nintendo? I'm sorry, Super Nintendo. Yeah. If you're not familiar, it was like 50% like a Sim City, like city builder, and 50% like Metroidvania action platformer. Yeah. So you're playing like this god. You're coming back to like this land after like, everybody's kind of like lost faith and like nobody believes in you anymore. So you have to like come back and like that's when you're doing this, like the city building. You're building cities, you're like watering crops and fucking like doing things for the people.
Yeah.
And then like in each land that you go to, there's always like some kind of temple, like that a monster is taken over or whatever. Yeah. So you have to go into it and like, kill the monster or whatever. And they did a new version of it a couple of years back, and I really wanted to play it. And it was like $30, which isn't outrageous, but like I'm not paying $30 for a game anymore. It sounds so cheap.
I've decided that I don't buy anything new anymore.
Like unless it's like something I'm super, super, super excited about, I'm not buying it new. I will buy it used like a couple of months down the line.
I will tell you,
but it's on sale this week for like $18. And
I will tell you exactly the last 2 new games that I bought. I bought Cyberpunk.
Yeah.
When it was
I learned my lesson.
Brand new.
Yeah, I learned my lesson.
Yeah, and before that was Red Dead 2.
Yeah.
Which was a fucking masterpiece.
Yeah. Yeah, because I remember like Cyberpunk that came out like during quarantine. So like
yeah.
I was so excited. Like I got the I pre-ordered it. Like
yeah.
It was like it was something to do in quarantine. Like you were so excited.
I bought it.
And then it was a broken piece of shit.
Yeah, I bought it. I haven't played more than an hour of it because I realized like, okay, this game is not great now. But if I wait a little while, they're definitely going to fix it because of how mainstream the game was.
Yeah.
And how vocal everyone was about what was fucked up on it.
Yeah.
There's no way that they're not going to fix it. So I realized, like, okay, yeah, I bought it, but I can just shelf it for a year or two, and it'll be fine when I get around to it. I haven't gotten around to it yet.
See, that's what I did, and what I didn't realize is that at the point I shelved it, I was in the last mission.
Oh, really?
So when I picked it up, I'm like, all right, I could finally get into this. Like, yeah, let's do this. 10 minutes later, I'm at the credits screen. Like, oh, fuck, yeah.
Fuck me.
I could have just beat this like a year ago.
I forgot how these controls work just to walk through the end door.
Yeah, yep. That was pretty much it. And like from what I understand, they actually did a good job like turning it around and like making it a good game.
It's supposed to be like a completely different fucking game at this point.
Yeah. I'll never know.
I mean, you could replay it. It might be different.
Yeah, I could do a lot of things.
I could do anything.
Yeah.
I'm about to dive into this Harvesttown Brewery Oladu.
Yeah, I got one too.
Ale matured in Highland Park whiskey casks.
These look amazing. Thank you, Michelle, for bringing these over.
Absolutely. Highland Park is no fucking joke when it comes to Scotch. Like,
No
they're
shit.
like...
Yeah, I was gonna say these beers are
primo
numbered
shit.
for Christ's sake. Like,
Yeah.
so these are going to be good. Mine was brewed a month ago.
Oh, my God. Yeah, bottle number and date. February 21st.
Oh, fucking Shirley Duff blends in with the mouse pad.
Whoa.
Some stank on that?
There's some stank on that. There's something in there I recognize, but I can't
It's booze.
Yeah, is that what it is? I can't quite pinpoint it.
Ooh, yeah.
It's like sweet.
Yeah. It's probably just the whiskey. Like,
I mean, it could be like the malt.
yeah. I think it's exactly what it is. Your face is like amazed right now.
Dude.
Here I go. All right, here we go.
If you don't like it, I'll drink it. Holy shit.
Oh my God, that's delicious.
Holy shit.
Ooh. That is like, hey, it's super smooth.
You get the barrel in it, though.
Yeah, that has like a very like toasty taste to it. Like, I enjoy the fuck out of that.
That's bad news.
This is delicious.
Michelle, thank you so much. Holy shit. My nipples are hard.
It's almost like coffee-ish, almost like.
A little. I think that's just like the depth of flavor. Like it's.
That's really good.
Holy shit.
I gotta check the turkey if you get my drift.
Things are popping. Man, that's really fucking good.
Speaking of shit that's been getting awesome reviews, I fucking saw John Wick Thursday night.
Yeah.
It's really
Did not like the third one.
It's really good. It needed to be an hour shorter.
Ew.
It is 2 hours and 49 minutes long.
Fuck that. What are they doing? Like,
Yeah.
do they not realize like what made the first one great?
I was listening to, they did an episode of Unspooled on John Wick this week, and I was listening to it. I did not know this. That the only reason that first movie exists is because like the stunt people had like, they basically put together a list of all the fight scenes that they wanted to do in other movies but weren't allowed to do.
Yeah.
So they just put them into John Wick and like fashioned a fucking story around it, like basically. Which, like, goddamn, that's amazing. Yeah.
That's rad.
Yeah.
The first John Wick works so well because there's a mystery to it. And there's sick ass action scenes. Like, don't get me wrong, all of the John Wick movies have sick ass action scenes.
Oh, don't get me wrong, the fucking fight scenes in this movie are amazing. Like, goddamn amazing. It's definitely better than the third movie. It's a really fucking great movie. It would have been a 10 if it was an hour and 45 minutes long.
Yeah.
Like, and like,
there's no reason for a John Wick movie to be that long.
There's no reason for an action movie to be 2 hours and 49 minutes long. Like,
it gets like oversaturated and it gets fucking lame
and like
watered down.
There are definitely parts that you could have just cut right the fuck out. Like 100%. I don't know if you could have cut an hour's worth of material out of there, but like you could have cut a lot of that movie out. Like, and you would have still gotten an amazing. Don't get me wrong. It's a great fucking movie. There is a fight sequence to get non-spoilery. Like, basically at the very end of the movie, John Wick has to be someplace by dawn. Yeah. And like, in order to, well, basically they do the Warriors. They do an entire fucking tribute to the Warriors in this movie. Okay. He has to get to this place by dawn. He has to get through Paris to get to this place by dawn. Yeah. And like their broadcast, like there's like, I mean, it's the Warriors. There's a woman on the radio.
Ah, come on.
That aside, that convention aside, the fight sequence that takes place, like there's apparently like 200 steps to get to the bottom, from where he has to go to the place where he needs to go. Yeah. And like he has to fight his way up these steps. And it's fucking awesome.
See, that's rad.
Yeah.
That's rad. And that should be like the pinnacle of your movie. Yeah. And it should be about the 75 to 85% of the way through the movie.
Yeah. And it is. It's just that comes 2 hours and change, that should be like an hour and 15 minutes into the movie, hour and 30 minutes into the movie.
You should build up quickly into that, and then that's it.
But it's amazing because he's fighting his way up. Dudes are like knocking him down the stairs. Like, it's fucking, it's amazing. And fucking Donnie Yen. I don't know why Donnie Yen wasn't in these fucking movies since the first one.
I do love a Donnie Yen.
Fucking awesome. Yeah. But yeah, did not need to be that long. Would have been an amazing movie at an hour and 45, hour and 50 minutes long.
That's bogus.
I mean, don't get me wrong. It's enjoyable. It's fun. The 2 hours and 50 minutes does move, but it's too much. It's too fucking much.
I got to tell you, like in the third one, I got bored.
Yeah, because it's just like, all right, I get it. There's a lot of like
the action scenes were great. Yeah, there were too many of them.
Yeah,
and the outside of the action scene shit was boring.
Yeah.
The second, like, it is diminishing returns. Like, I haven't seen the fourth one. I can't talk about that one. But one is fucking amazing because it's super tight. Like, you get enough plot, you get enough action, everything is awesome.
Yeah. See, like, you can't do super tight as you go into these movies because, like, you have to go bigger and bigger and bigger and top yourself. So it can't be super tight. You have to throw in more shit and more filler.
Yeah.
And like
it's the curse of, it's exactly the curse of Die Hard.
Yeah. I mean, but again, that being said, the fight scenes you're not going to get anything better anywhere else. Like, there is this other fight scene, also takes place in Paris it's in the roadway around the Arc de Triomphe. Yeah. So there's dudes just fighting and like throwing people into fucking cars that are like moving by at like full speed and like it's just awesome. Like
I'll see it.
Yeah.
Like I will definitely watch it.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pay money to see it.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Like it's already no, I'm sorry. I saw it like available to click, but it was like pre-order on like my Apple TV today.
Yeah. It's just like I don't trust the movie industry anymore.
I get that.
I can't put my faith in them.
Yeah.
Because they're putting out too many, like Avengers 96, fucking like Scream 97, There's too many of the same thing
that
I don't want to put my money into.
Like, that's why I do love having that fucking Regal pass. Like, I pay $25. I can see
Is that a month? 25 a month?
25 a month. I can see the fucking dumb fucking giant movies. I can see B movies that I want to see. Like, I just...
So basically, like 2 movies a month, and you
see 2 movies, you're in the plus, basically.
Yeah.
Like, that deal, you cannot beat that deal. Like, especially if you love going to the movies. Like,
yeah. Well, there was a time I was going every week.
Yeah, I go like 2-3 times a week, man.
Because there was something to watch every week. I don't know.
Well, I was gonna say I should correct myself.
If everybody out there remembers. There was a time when there was a good fucking movie every week.
Yeah, I was gonna say I would go 2-3 times a week, but you can't find movies like you can't find enjoyable movies. So I mean, I will go like I definitely go like 2 times a month because like I'm going to make my money
just
back.
To get your money.
Yeah. But I mean, like I usually go probably 3 times a month. You know.
Yeah.
But it's fucking worth it.
Yeah.
And again, I will say like, in the last like 6 months, the B movies that I've seen have been better than like the big budget like Hollywood movies that I've seen.
Big budget Hollywood movies are not deserving of big budgets anymore. Like it's the way it is.
I think that's why we're getting to a place where we're gonna get awesome B movies again.
Yeah.
Like we're gonna get awesome like mid-budget movies that aren't huge properties.
I have realized, like looking at, I don't typically do this, but I've got a movie buff friend at work, and like when the Oscars roll around, he'll watch everything that's like nominated for all the Oscars and shit.
Yeah, I saw fucking
and it's
80%
all shit,
of them. Yeah.
It's all shit that I've never heard of. Like this movie's awesome, and it's gonna win an Oscar. I've never heard of it.
Yeah,
like nothing has brought me to the attention of this movie.
This year, I will say the movies were way more accessible than in like years past.
Yeah.
I do try to make a point of seeing, like, try to see everything that's nominated at least.
Yeah.
And like, the only thing I haven't seen this year was Women Talking and All Quiet on the Western Front. And like, I started All Quiet on the Western Front. I don't want to watch a 3-hour movie in German though. Like even like I know it's going to be good. I know.
Have you ever read the book?
I haven't. Okay. I know it's bleak as fuck. Like,
it is super bleak.
Yeah.
I read it in high school because I found it in my grandfather's attic.
All right.
And I was like, okay, cool, war book. And then I'm reading it. And I'm like, Jesus Christ! Like it's fucking dark.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch it like just because I need to watch those last 2 movies. Like they both look really good.
Yeah, what was the other one? Tar, I think was nominated for a bunch of shit.
Yeah, I liked that movie. I do see why people don't like. That's one of those movies that you either really like it or you fucking hate it.
Yeah,
and like I get it. I get why. But this
anything on the artistic side of the Oscar nominations is like that.
Although I will say I saw Triangle of Sadness last weekend.
Yeah,
it's a really fucking good movie.
I have heard that. I have heard it's really fucking good. I almost watched it the other night.
I would highly recommend it.
Yeah,
it's like a farce. It's like about like this cruise full of like rich people basically.
Yeah.
And just like shit starts going wrong. Like they all end up fucking, the boat sinks. They end up on like a desert island, like a bunch of them. And it's just kind of like, a rich versus poor and like power dynamics type of thing.
Yeah.
It was really good. It was enjoyable.
It's like a serious, Gilligan's Island.
Kind of. Yeah. Pretty much. Yeah.
All right.
And not even like it's not even serious. It's a movie-ass movie.
Yeah.
But it's like a satire. So there is like really like goofy over the top shit. Like there's this scene that in the middle of the fucking movie, it's all about how like these rich people are just on these like fanciful whims and like. So like there's this one rich lady on the boat and like she's fucking up like on the top deck like swimming in the hot tub with like. Just a couple of people, and like she says, "Oh, we're having such a great time." Like, "Oh, the crew should enjoy this too." Like so she like starts forcing like crew members to fucking come into the pool for a swim, and like she makes every like at one point she demands that all of the crew stop what they're doing and come for a swim.
Oh, that's weird.
So okay, like they have to do whatever the rich people say. Like it's a cruise, so like. you see like the guys in the kitchen, like, you know, they're fucking trying to get the food like all prepped and like
so
cooked.
everything starts to fall apart.
And they're like, all right, come on, like, you know, we have to go for a swim. But like the chef's like, but the food, like we're making the food, like we're busy. Like, nope, she wants everybody to go for a swim. We have to go for a swim. Like, he's like, the food's gonna suck.
Yeah.
And like, okay, we'll go for a swim. So like later on that night when they're having this big like captain's dinner, they start eating the food and everybody starts getting food poisoning and starts like vomiting all over the fucking ship and shit. Like, so there's this scene was just like dozens of people just vomiting and shitting all over the fucking boat. Like, it's fucking crazy, but it was a really enjoyable movie.
Yeah.
I mean, I like I said, I saw almost all of them, and like everything was really, really fucking good this year.
Yeah. Did the menu get nominated for shit this year?
No, but that movie totally should have been.
Should have.
I just watched it again recently.
It's really good.
That's a really, really fucking good movie.
Yeah.
And I guarantee you that movie is selling cheeseburgers like fucking crazy.
Oh my God. I could not kill the craving for a fucking cheeseburger.
A fucking cheeseburger at the end of that
Just
movie.
a dead simple fucking
Just a well-made cheeseburger.
Oh. I want one now.
Yeah, yep.
God damn it.
Let's see. What the fuck else?
I finally saw like a full trailer for Renfield.
I keep like switching back and forth on that movie.
I want to see it.
Yeah, that's where I'm at now. I saw there's a new trailer that I saw before John Wick, actually.
Yeah. Like the full-length trailer. Right?
Yeah, it was an R-rated trailer, too.
Oh, really?
And, like, it makes it look less goofy and more, like...
It looks like a weird action flick.
Yeah. Yeah, like, they kind of explained it a little more, because all the trailers have been making, like, this weird, like, over-the-top, goofy comedy, like, I don't know, like...
Yeah, because Nicholas Hoult has all these, like, powers.
Yeah.
Granted to him from Dracula.
And, like, this trailer kind of, like, explained it a little more, and it framed it more in, like, that he just fucking... It's more about him just not wanting to fucking work for Dracula. He wants to get out of, get away from Dracula's influence, basically. Like,
we might have seen the same trailer.
Yeah, like, that's a movie I want to see.
It's his therapy session, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, that's the movie I want to see more than, like, the goofy comedy where Nick Cage is hamming it up as Dracula. Like,
yeah, he's gonna be fucking weird, but he has no choice because he's Nick Cage.
Yeah.
But it looks fun.
Yeah,
I like that fun is starting to come back to the movies.
Yeah. Like, for sure, because I was going to say, like, where I need fun is not only in the movies, I need fun video games again. Do you remember when video games were fun?
I do.
Like, that's just not a thing anymore.
It kind of stopped in, like, the PS2 era.
Yeah.
They started becoming work.
Yeah, we're at a place where everything is a fucking monumental challenge, and, like, everything is dour as fuck and, like, gritty and, like, no, I just want to...
I do love it.
Well, don't get me wrong.
I need another, like... I was
gonna say, I don't dislike that, but every now and again, like...
I need lighthearted.
Yeah, I just want to pick up a game that I can play without, like, oh, fuck, how do I play this? It's been 3 months since I played this. What do I do? Like, I'm not as good as I used to be. Like, no, I just wanted something I can pick up that's dumb and fun and easy. Like...
You can get that in the independent game market.
Yeah.
You cannot get that for AAA games anymore.
Yeah, nope. Everything is a fucking God of War or like fucking Dark Souls clone where the difficulty is cranked up through the fucking roof and like, no, this should be fun. This should be something I do to forget about like all the other like serious shit.
That's why I cannot do Dark Souls. I cannot do Elden Ring.
That's why I
can't do that shit.
I love the new God of War. I don't think I can play it anymore. Like, I don't need to be beaten down every fucking time I pick up this controller. Like, this is supposed to be fun and relaxing.
That's really what it is. And I understand it and I respect it and I know why people like it.
Yeah, there is a great feeling of like when you finally beat that challenge.
There is so much like, like you can be proud of yourself because you accomplished this thing. That's not for me.
Yeah.
Like
sometimes I want that, but a lot of times I just want fun. Like I just want to relax.
That's why I like stupid games like Vampire Survivors where You just kind of grab power-ups and you go. There's no continual storyline. There's nothing like that.
There was a big Capcom sale recently on Steam and the PlayStation Store. I picked up Ultimate Marvel Capcom 3 just for that reason. It was like $8.
Yeah.
It's a dumb fighting game. I love Marvel vs. Capcom games. Like they're all fucking awesome. Like,
yep.
You know, I just want to pick up a game and fucking
just go to town.
Yeah. You know?
Yeah. Do you remember when Tekken was fun and not so completely like combo and maneuver based?
I don't want to memorize a fucking 75 hit combo. I just want to mash these buttons and maybe throw in a special move every now and again.
That ended with Tekken 4.
Yeah.
I think. That was the death knell of that series for me.
Honestly, I was going to say, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 might have been the last, fun fighting game. For me anyway. I just, I don't know.
Yeah, I guess so. When was that? That would have been what?
It's 20 fucking years ago, if not older.
Yeah, that sounds a lot further back than it was. At this point,
I do remember playing that in college on Sega Saturn, or Dreamcast.
Well, let me tell you, 20 years ago was
PS3.
It was 2003, brother.
Yeah. That was definitely PS2 still.
That was still PS2. I think PS3 came out in 2006.
Because I was definitely living I lived in an apartment from 2005 to 2015, and I was living in that apartment.
Yeah.
I missed that apartment. That was a fun apartment.
I
have always said this. If I ever find a bag of money, I'm going to buy this apartment, and it's going to be a degenerate community center, basically. For all of my loser, degenerate friends, we can all whenever we just want to go someplace and drink and hang out and do something.
Are you familiar with the Black Hole?
No.
Okay, so in
the Disney movie?
No. I think it was. It had to have been Southern California.
Oh, the skater thing.
There was an apartment that was called the Black Hole, and the first resident, I'm pretty sure, was Mike Ness of Social D.
Okay.
And it was just fucking.
This is exactly what this place is.
Punk rock apartment that just anybody could walk into and stay and chill and do fucking heroin.
This apartment probably got passed through my friends group easily for 15 to almost 20 years, I'm going to say.
Yeah.
I lived there for 10 of those years. Oof. And I was going to parties, buying things there.
Stuff.
Yeah.
Powders.
For at least, I'm going to say 5 years before I ever lived there.
Yeah.
So the list of people who've lived there, I'm just all my friends. We've all lived in this apartment at one point or another. And I would love to buy that place. And it's just where we can all go and just have. It's where I started my first podcast. In that dining room is where we
be a bad person.
Exactly. Yeah. It's in the student ghetto.
There
are literally no laws here. Fucking
step away from the gasoline.
Yeah.
Holy Christ.
Yeah.
How long have we been going here?
A while. 2 hours and 31 minutes.
Yeah, we're 2.5 in.
We haven't done an episode this long in a while.
Actually, last episode was not.
It was 2 something.
Yeah. I think it was about 2.5.
Usually we're clocking in at 115, 120 lately, I'm noticing.
Yeah. I remember when we were man, can we get an hour? Can we do an hour?
Yeah.
Now we're can we get it under 2?
Keep it to 2 hours.
Fuck it. Hey, if that's a criticism you have,
yeah,
you know where you can do that? You can send that to bigdumbmonsters@gmail.com.
Nice segue.
Yeah.
Go on. Keep going.
All right. So, if you've got a criticism for the show, bigdumbmonsters@gmail.com. Or if you have a suggestion, things we can do better. We always want to hear about it. If you want to check out our website, it's www.bigdumbmonsters.com or bigdumbmonsterspodcast.com. We really need to start doing more on that website.
We do. Yeah.
But I don't think nobody.
We definitely need a redesign.
Nobody does websites anymore. Nobody gives a shit about a website.
I just want to make it look not a GeoCities page.
It's true.
Which it currently does.
Angel fire.
Yeah, I was going to say one more awesome apartment story.
Yeah, go for it.
I once shot through my refrigerator door with my pellet gun while I was sighting the scope.
What the fuck?
Yeah. I didn't realize it was this powerful. I had I was trying to sight the scope.
Yeah.
So the place
That's real close. I don't know. I don't care where you are in your apartment. That's real close for sighting.
I had a railroad flat, so I could stand at the front of the apartment, and if you stand in one spot, the hallway goes straight back to the back of the apartment.
Yeah.
So, I mean, it's a good probably 30, 40 feet from, from where I was standing, from the front of the apartment to the refrigerator door.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, I drew a fucking target. I got to sight the scope. I put 3 different layers of cardboard behind it.
Yeah.
And fucking, it's bam, shoot it. All right, I see the mark. Fucking adjust the scope. Boom. Fucking, all right, getting closer. Bam, got it in. Fucking dead center. I had this scope for a while, was just killer precision.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For all the squirrels and shit that you would shoot in Albany?
Yeah. I'll get to that in a second. But yeah, I'm all right, got it. Fucking go to peel the fucking target off the door. One of them went straight through the fucking door, into the refrigerator.
You asshole.
So I had a little tiny hole in my refrigerator.
Fucking duct tape it, you'll be fine.
I got the pellet gun for squirrels, because we would put our garbage cans on the front porch. We live on the second floor.
Yeah.
And there was a tree in front, and fucking squirrels would fucking come onto the porch, chew through the fucking garbage cans.
Oh yeah.
Get to the garbage, and there would be garbage all over our porch. So with our landlord's full fucking sanction, he would go up there and shoot them with us half the time. I got this fucking pellet gun, and we'd just fucking sit there some days, just drinking, fucking just waiting, sitting in the window.
Drinking and shooting.
Yeah. Fucking.
Much like the rednecks in Dawn of the Dead.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, he said as long as we picked up the fucking squirrels when we were done, he didn't give a fuck, because they would go into the attic too and chew through shit. Chew through wires and shit. So he was like, yeah, fucking get rid of all the fucking squirrels you want.
Blow them away.
Yeah. So there was like I said, a 10-year span where if you were just walking down Washington Avenue, there's just a squirrel dropping out of a tree. Poof. Thud.
Fuck those squirrels.
Yeah.
Oh my God. All right, let's get back to business. Our socials. I've given you 2 of them. If you're on Facebook, we are also on Facebook, Big Dumb Monsters Pod. If you are on Slasher, the all horror social network, we are Big Dumb Monsters Podcast.
Check out our ad on Slasher.
Yes, it's not up yet, but should be soon.
Should hopefully soon. They said they would start running it soon, right away.
Yeah, I haven't.
I've never been on Slasher, so
Yeah.
I don't know. I can't check to see.
You should. There. It's fun.
I'm waiting for them to do a website. God damn it! They sent an email about doing a website soon.
Yeah, I think they're.
We're in the test group if we want to sign up for it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sign up for that.
Oh, nice. We're in the test group for Google Bard too, if we want it.
Oh, what is that?
That is the AI program that they put out. Although I did sign us up for Chat GPT-4 or whatever.
Yeah, I don't know what any of that is.
Yeah, I want to use this to make intros for us, so we don't have to sit here and fucking write in, make up intros off the top of our head. Oh,
you fucking slacker.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fine. We'll do it. Fuck it, we'll do it live. So that's that. Slasher. You can check us out on Steam. Big Dumb Monsters on Steam. If you add us as a friend, maybe we can play some games together. That'd be fun. I
think this is where I take over.
Probably.
Yeah. We are also on Instagram, which our Instagram has been goddamn blowing up over the past couple of weeks.
500.
Yeah. We're at 520. We're at 520 something as of right
now.
No
shit.
Yeah.
2 days ago we were hit 500.
Yeah, I don't know what we tapped into as of recently, but we have gained probably 130, 140 people in under a month.
I wonder how many are bots.
It doesn't seem like many.
Yeah?
Yeah, no, it seems like it's a lot of horror podcasts, a lot of stuff like that.
Okay.
Like a lot of horror fans.
Sick.
So it seems fucking genuine. We are on Instagram at big_dumb_monsters. You can check us out on YouTube at the Big Dumb Monsters channel. Our handle is at Big Dumb Monsters on YouTube. You should come check out our merch site on TeePublic. Just search for the Big Dumb Monsters store on TeePublic.
Yes.
Is that
Actually,
online?
if you check out our link tree, there's a link directly to the merch store.
Yes. If you're on Slasher, our Slasher ad connects to our link tree.
Oh, does it?
Yes, it does.
Good choice.
Yeah. I didn't want to send them to our website because it sucks, as we just mentioned. Like,
By the way, the link tree is www.linktr.ee/Big Dumb Monsters podcast.
is it podcast?
No
It's just
podcast
Big Dumb
in that.
Monsters,
Big
yeah.
Dumb Monsters /Big Dumb Monsters.
That's where you can get everything. You can get our links to our podcast sites. So you can get links to the YouTube site. You can get links to the merch store.
Yes.
All of our social medias. We do have to get a link for Slasher up there. I don't think we can do that yet, though, until they do the website.
You are correct.
Yeah,
because it's app only.
Yeah. But yeah, folks,
It's gonna do it.
that's going to do it for this week. No stream next Saturday. We will be streaming Friday afternoon.
Yes,
Yeah.
because I have shit to do all weekend.
Yeah. I am finally playing D&D on Friday. Thank you,
You are
God.
so excited, aren't you?
I'm so ready for fucking D&D.
I want to join in on that game. I don't know if I will be able to, but I want to. Do it. All right, twist my fucking arm. Yeah.
So yeah, we'll Friday afternoon.
Yes, probably around 3 or 4-ish.
Perfect. 3.
Yeah.
Yeah. Whatever. Like I will be here all day, so
Yeah.
I'm good to go whenever.
Yeah, I work till 2:30. So
Yeah. Yeah. So check us out next Friday afternoon. I got nothing else.
that's it.
That's all I got.
That's it.
That's it, folks. Oh no! Wait, we got one last thing to pimp. We are just a little over a month away from
Comic-Con.
Saratoga Comic Con.
Yes, I'm so fucking excited.
I can't believe I finished this delicious beer already.
I'm almost done with mine.
Yeah.
This one is gonna be fucking rad.
Yeah. What the fuck is that?
I don't know.
You
It's
need
OneDrive.
more storage. We don't give a fuck about you, OneDrive.
Yeah, eat shit.
Yeah, eat shit, OneDrive. Oh, there we go. Yeah, no, this con's gonna be off the fucking hook, as they say.
There is a surplus of horror guests.
Guests in general are he's got so many fucking guests.
Yeah.
The panel we're doing a horror panel. We've got the folks from fucking Fright Night. We've got the cast of Fright Night on the panel.
Amanda fucking Bierce.
We have Marcy Rhodes / Darcy.
Oh.
We also have William Forsythe,
Yeah.
I cannot wait for this panel. I was talking to Tom the other day. I'm like, I cannot wait. I'm like, William Forsythe is not going to be expecting any questions on Stone Cold. He's getting all the questions about Stone Cold.
Fuck yeah, he is. But I'm so excited to see Amanda Bierce there because not only is she in Fright Night, which is a great movie, she's also in Married with Children,
One of
which
the
is a great show.
greatest sitcoms, of all time.
But she also directed a fuckload of episodes of Married with Children.
Yeah, 30-something episodes, I believe.
More than that, I bet you.
It wouldn't surprise me.
I think she almost took over as a main director of
No
that show.
shit. I can't wait to talk to her. Fucking William Ragsdale is going to be there.
Yes.
I cannot wait to talk to him.
Evil Ed.
Fucking Evil Ed's going to be there. I cannot wait for this panel. It's going to be so much fun.
Yeah.
This con is going to be fun.
I'm going to be at the table while you do the panel because I don't do panels.
So yeah, stop by, have a convention soda with us, if you will. We're going all out for this con. It's going to be
May 5th and 6th.
May
6th and 7th. Something in the 6th.
6th and 7th, because the 8th is Monday, and I'm going to the Comedy Cellar on Monday.
There you go.
Yeah. I this is going to be a fun convention. You should not miss this, folks.
Yes.
It's like I've just told you about the guests that we're talking to. There are more guests that we're not even.
Oh my god, tons of anime voice actors, artists.
Oh, there's other actors who aren't even doing our panel who I would love to talk to.
Oh, really?
Fucking Craig Bierko, who was in Long Kiss Goodnight.
Oh, shit.
He played fucking was it Max Baer in fucking Cinderella Man?
No
Maybe?
shit.
Yeah. Yeah,
That's heavy.
Yeah,
Cinderella Man was a fucking heavy movie.
Yeah. This is going to be such a good show. You should not folks, get to this show. It's May 6th and 7th, Saratoga City Center. It's going to be a fucking time, man.
It's always fun.
Stop by,
always
see your
fun.
pals at the Big Dumb Monsters table.
That's right.
And
Grab a sticker.
Grab it. Grab a drink.
And a drink and a sticker. All right, guys.
Or you know what? Better yet, bring us a drink.
Yeah. Yes. That's the one.
That's it.
Yeah.
Your friends are thirsty. They need beverages. All right. We've been doing this 2.5 hours. We've been doing this 2 hours, 45 minutes.
Doesn't matter.
Let's get the fuck out.
I'm not editing anything on this episode. I'm just going to add some sound effects somewhere. Anyway, guys, we're going to leave you with our weekly words of wisdom. Do not ever let ghoulies eat your ass.
And never sleep in a deathbed.
Bye-bye.